Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm excited. We're going to talk about this fishing league that is underway. It started yesterday. Definitely not too late to enter at all. Can I get a quick audio, video, and connection check from everybody? Does it look good? Does it sound good? Does the connection seem fine for the most part? Let's get that squared away first, and then we'll move on to everything else. What's up, Buyer Lure Company? Native Wildman, welcome in. Native Wildman's a channel member. Big shout out to him. Popeye Sailor Man, what's going on? Eric, welcome in. What's up, SunfishKing and the crew? Casting with Cass. Native Wildman gave some thumbs up. I'm assuming that means that it looks and sounds good. Let's get some more thumbs up in the chat. I'll wait to get a couple more thumbs up in the chat if there are no audio, video, or connection issues. Catfishing Fresno, I went trout fishing yesterday. Worst day ever. LOL. I'm going to assume that you didn't catch anything. James from Cranking and Yanking, what's going on? All right, so I'm assuming my audio and video is fine and the connection is fine. If there are any issues, please let me know. Can you dig it? What's up, Juice? And Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors, what's going on? Gary from Jailbait and Tackle, well, welcome in, everybody. So, yeah, we're going to talk about the Multi-Species Madness Fishing League. It started yesterday. No one sent me anything yet. Everyone has until the end of the week to send me their top 5 fish for the week. And there will be 9 more weeks, and it's cold right now. If you can't get entered in the first couple weeks, don't let that discourage you. Again, it's a free league. What I tell people, if you're going to be fishing anyway, you may as well join this thing. If you have a channel, might get some exposure to your channel. And, if you do really well, you might get some prizes. So it's going to be a ton of fun either way. Dixie, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. So let's see, audio video connection seems fine. Let me know if there's any issues. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see. I hope everybody had a good holiday and everything like that. Let's see. Please like and share this stream out. I really appreciate that. The more people we get involved in this league, the more fun it's going to be. So please like and share it out. I want to see fish caught from all over the place. If we end up getting 60 likes on this stream tonight, I'll give away some of my newer magnets at the end of the stream. If we get over 60 likes, I'll probably give away a set of 2 of these magnets to probably at least 2 different people. But all that being said, welcome in. I am streaming live on Facebook. I don't really know how well that all works. So if you want your comments to be seen and you're on the Facebook side, come over to SunfishKing on YouTube. The link should be in my Facebook profile, and I'll make sure to see your comments if you're on the YouTube side of things. Joanne says, nice day here in Columbus. Wasn't feeling well. Was going out to my favorite pond. Well, hopefully you get to feeling better soon. My girlfriend hasn't been feeling well either lately. I think some stuff's going around. So hopefully you get to feeling better and get back out fishing soon. Audio Scene 5. Oh, thanks, Dixie. I didn't catch any fish over the weekend. Some kids showed up, started tossing rocks in the water next to me. Oh, a bunch of jerks, man. Got a flat on your truck, left the other phone you use as a camera there. I had to drive and get it this morning early. Yeah, that sounds like just a terrible day overall. That sounds awful. Well, anyway, I want to address some sad news, and then we'll get to some positive stuff afterwards. I don't really want this to be a sad live stream, but I haven't been live since it happened, so I did want to mention, if anybody was not aware, that Greg from Ace Catfishing unfortunately passed away. I think a week or 2 ago. So rest in peace. Thoughts and prayers for Greg and his family. I heard through somebody on Facebook, and I went ahead and shared it on there. But if you guys didn't know who Ace was from Ace Catfishing, he'd come into my live streams from time to time, and I'd see him on panel back in the day before his health deteriorated. So very, very sad to lose a member of the fishing community here on YouTube. So I just wanted to mention that. And again, we're going to talk about more positive stuff in this fishing league and everything, but I did at least want to mention that. Show some respect to him and his family and things like that. So rest in peace, thoughts and prayers for his family, and that is Ace Catfishing. If anybody knew him, I'm sorry for your loss. But let's turn this thing around and put this on a positive note. It's been a few weeks since I've been live. If anyone did anything fun for the holidays, if anyone had a break from work or school or anything, let me know. I actually went on a trip and it was pretty fun, so I did do some positive stuff. Last winter break was all bad for me, so I finally got to do some fun stuff this break, and we'll talk about that here in a second. Let's see what I'm missing in the chat real quick. Takedown, what's going on? Let's see. Hey, SunfishKing, you need to be hooked up on that new hat. I do. I don't know if I have a hook nearby close enough to throw on. I got a couple on the floor over there, but I don't know if they're already spoken for giveaways, so I don't want to put my hands all over them, but I do agree I need to be hooked up. I haven't been able to fish yet. You still got time. Got my pick sent. Right on, Mike. And if you end up fishing again before Sunday at midnight, you can send more picks with that tournament code in there. Just make sure they have the tournament code. And if you want the links to count, make sure that you have the fish being measured in the photo. And videos are fine too. Videos are honestly better. So either whatever works for people. I know that feeling, Eric. But I didn't move states. I just moved 3 hours away, still in Missouri. But I still did. I had to find all new good fishing spots. I'm gonna try to go out fishing tomorrow. If it's any good at all, maybe I'll pop a live on YouTube or TikTok or something and see what's up. But I'm gonna try fishing a spillway tomorrow with some night crawlers and see if there's any smallies or sucker fish or carp or anything hanging out in there. Where's Trout? Oh man, my girlfriend's watching him right now. I got a busy week preparing for some comp exams and some stuff like that in grad school. So my girlfriend's got him for this week. But he'll be up here in a couple weeks, I'm sure. He'll spend a week with me here in a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, over break, let me know if anybody did anything fun in the last couple weeks since I haven't been necessarily live to talk to anybody besides my short live stream in Colorado and then up on JJ Drone's panel. But I had a pretty good holiday. I spent most of it up near Kansas City where my family is, and then a little bit east of that, kind of out in the middle of nowhere where my girlfriend lives out on the farm. And it was a ton of fun, helped out with chores and stuff around the farm and got to hang out with family and everything. We got to see my grandma and my cousins and that side of the family, which is awesome. And I actually got to go fishing, and I made a video of this, but I got to go fishing with my cousin, and it was his first time ever fishing. Got him on his first trout. He caught 3 rainbow trout, and one of them was on a hand-tied jig from Double Hook Angling, which is super awesome. So shout out to Dave from Double Hook Angling for those awesome jigs that he makes. So that'll be a video that I put out sometime soon. I also got a drone for Christmas, so I've been playing around with that a little bit. I want to figure it out before I feature it in too many videos because I don't want to end up destroying it or anything like that. So I want to get real good with it before I start really using it. But you'll see a little bit of drone footage and some videos coming up here soon. The Secret Santa event that I was part of with JJ Drones, Off the Hook Outdoors, and Jailbait and Tackle, the 3 of them put that thing on. That was a ton of fun. I was glad to be part of that. Shout out to Charles Galuski for the gift. Very thoughtful gift, and it had some useful fishing stuff inside, so that was awesome. I did a collab with Pond Hopper TV. It didn't go great as far as the fishing, but it was a ton of fun, and we're gonna get another collab under our belts sometime in the next couple months and redeem ourselves and get on some more fish. But that was a really fun day. I'll be putting out a video of that. Some fish were caught, just not by me. And Double Hook Angling was part of that collab as well. So I got to fish with Dave and his son. I think his name is Greg, but I could be wrong. From Double Hook Angling. And then I also did a collab out in Colorado with Rocco from Laugh Channel. So I got on my first ever rainbow trout in Colorado. I got on my first fish through the ice from Colorado. I also caught a new species out there. I'm not going to share that quite yet. Probably wait till the video comes out. But I did catch a new species. Rocco got me on a new species, and we had a ton of fun. And again, me and him are probably going to do another collab in March when I go back out to Colorado. If any of you YouTubers are from Colorado, let me know. No guarantees, but maybe I can at least stop by, say hi, exchange some stickers or something. I don't know. But I will be back out there in March. I love collabing with people. So that's what's happened in the last couple weeks since I have been live. I'm back to doing my normal Tuesday live. So every Tuesday I should be live, and I'll do random pop-up lives, fishing and otherwise here and there. And then also I want to give a big shout out to Laura the Explorer. She is just over 900 subscribers. I really want to help her with that push for 1K. She is super awesome. Definitely go check her out. Really cool member of the community, super supportive. So go check out Laura the Explorer. She is actually linked at the very top of my video description. If you guys remind me, I'll give her a couple more shout outs throughout the night tonight. And if anyone wants to share the link for Laura the Explorer, any moderators, I really appreciate that. It looks like we're at about 15 likes on the stream. So pretty close to a third of the way to 60. Again, if we get 60 likes tonight, I'll give away a few of my magnets at the end of the stream. But the main thing we're going to talk about tonight is the fishing league. There were a couple things that I wanted to get to before talking about the fishing league. And we got to most of them. Let me see what else I have. I got a list here of things I want to talk about, and then we're gonna go all the way through talking about the fishing league and how to join, how to win, and prizes, and anything you guys might be concerned about with that. Any questions you may have. And we're also going to try to raise some funds tonight as well. Let me talk about my goal for trying to raise some funds for this thing here in a second. Let me get caught up in the chat and see what I've missed here. All right. What's up, Backlash? Molly, she's a little sick right now. I'm not sure what's going on, but she's all right for the most part. Let's see. Thanks for asking. Christmas with your granddaughter. That's great. Secret Santa was really cool. Wolves didn't welcome in. So anybody who's in here right now, let me know if you guys are planning on joining this fishing league, if you're not quite sure yet, or if you definitely can't join for whatever reason. When are you coming this way? We'll make it happen soon, Native Wildman. I might try to find a weekend soon when I'm not busy, and maybe I'll go spend a day fishing with the pond hopper guys, find a cheap hotel to stay in, and then come out your way the next day for some fishing. Because you guys, you're not too many hours apart from each other. I don't think it would be too out of the question to do something like that. So we'll try to make that happen soon. I've got a busy semester, but I'm going to try to make it work. And when the semester's over, I'm going to try to do some collabs with a lot of different people. So I think I'm pretty much caught up in the chat, but let me know if anybody who's in here is interested in joining the league, has already done some fishing for the league. It looks like Mike has already caught some fish for the league, and I think a few other people have. They just haven't sent me anything yet. Mike's the only one who said that he sent me something. And I got an email, so I don't know if that's from him or not, but I will start the scoreboard as soon as I start looking through some of that stuff. And I did get an email from Mike, and it looks like it does have the code in it, and it has the fish measured, so that'll be perfect. So Mike, you'll be first blood on the scoreboard. I'll put the scoreboard together after this. I don't anticipate this live going much more than 2.5 hours, maybe 3 at the most. So I should have a little bit of time before bed tonight to take care of some stuff like that. So I saw your catches on there, Mike. I'm just going to have to go with it's by most species and most top 5 combined lengths. So I'll take your top 5 lengths, and it looks like you caught at least 2 species. If you caught any more than that, I'll mark that down. But just so you know, Mike, if you do catch any other species besides what you sent to me or any longer fish between now and Sunday at midnight, just send those to me. That's totally fine, and I'll update your scoreboard. So next time, just send me the top 5. And you can update it. That's fine. Just try not to send me 100, because if everyone does that, it's going to be crazy. But no worries this first time. The rules were clear, but I feel like it was a long rules video, and it was hard to keep track of everything. So that's why I'm doing these live streams, to make sure everybody's up to date and understands everything. Wolvesden is interesting. Okay, so it started yesterday, Wolvesden. You have until Sunday to enter fish for the first week, and this is a 10-week thing. So even if you don't get entered for the first week, you got plenty of time. The rules video is linked down below. The prizes video is linked down below. The first week's code is linked down below. Fish need to be sent to me by Central Time, midnight this Sunday for this first week for them to count. And so here's what we're going to do tonight. I know some people have a lot of questions. Other people just kind of want me to explain everything to them, and then they might be able to ask questions. So you can go and watch the video now if you want to be able to pause it and stuff like that. But if you want an interactive version where you can ask questions, I am going to do both. I'm going to go over all of the rules and the prizes and the sponsors and give them shout outs and how to sponsor, how to enter, everything like that. And then you can ask questions as we go. That's totally fine. I'll try to answer them as I go. And then at the end, once I've gone over everything, we'll have some more time for questions too. But we do want to try to raise some money and some prizes tonight if possible. I had a couple people back out as far as prizes that were donated. Nothing huge. We still got awesome prize packages, and I actually threw some more in straight out of my pocket and went ahead and contacted a couple people tonight and a couple companies tonight just to kind of make up for those things. So it should be good, and I'll make an update video about prizes coming up soon, and we'll go over all the updated prizes here tonight. But yeah, I want to try to, I have a goal for tonight. So let's talk about that real quick, and then I'll make sure I'm caught up in the chat and everything. So it's down in the description, but my goal tonight, I'm trying to get at least 4 more prize items donated and at least $100 worth of funds donated to be spent towards prizes, shipping, stuff like that. If that doesn't happen tonight, that's fine. I'll take what I can get. But if we do hit that goal before the live stream's over tonight of $100 donated, and that can be through Super Chats, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Facebook, whatever. Super chat through YouTube is the least recommended because I only get like 70% of that, I think it is, and the rest I don't get because YouTube takes it. But any of those other donations, I either get most or all of it. So trying to raise about $100 tonight if possible, and about 4 more items as far as baits or merch or anything fishing or outdoors related. Gift cards, things like that might be awesome prizes to add. So I'm trying to make this thing huge. There's already really awesome prizes, and I'll get to that in a little bit, but I'm trying to make it huge like I try to do with all the events I host on my channel. If we don't hit that goal tonight, that's fine. If we do hit that goal tonight, I'm going to add one of these Bass Finder regional boxes and there are already some of these in the prizes, but I'm going to add another one of these to the league prizes. To one of the league winners is going to get another one of these. So I'll add that if we hit $100 worth of donations and 4 items donated tonight in the live stream. And I'm also going to add a $10 Bass Pro card. I'm also going to add a $10 Bass Pro gift card, e-gift card, to somebody in the chat for the championship. So the league is just going to be people sending in photos, videos of their catches every week for 10 weeks. Top combined length of winners and top most species caught winners will get prizes and stuff like that. And then they'll have an opportunity to enter the championship, which is in April. There's not a set date for that yet. And that'll be a live stream. Again, that's why I said opportunity. You don't have to join the live stream. But if you want to, there'll be more prizes in that. And we're going to be giving out giveaways to the people in the chat during that championship. So that's what I'm talking about when I say that $10 Bass Pro gift card. That'll be added as a chat giveaway. We've already got some awesome ones, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But basically, I'm going to add some stuff for you as viewers to possibly win and for the participants in this tournament to possibly win on top of all the other stuff that I've added if we do hit that donation goal tonight. If not, that's totally fine. So if anyone wants to sponsor this thing, donate in any way, let me know, and we can talk about it. If you want to help this thing out, but you just don't have the finances right now, which I totally understand, you can at least help me share it out and get the word out there and stuff like that. That would be super helpful. So that is the donation goal. If anyone has questions, let me know. We're at $0, 0 items right now, but we just started, and we'll talk about this thing. And as we go, we'll try to raise some funds for this thing and see what we can do. So I appreciate anyone who's thrown anything in. We have some awesome sponsors already, and I'll give them a shout out here in a little bit. So let me make sure I'm not missing too much in the chat. Are there different type of catfish considered separate species or as one? Yeah. So for this thing, if you catch like all species are considered separate. Hybrids are going to just be hybrids for the most part, right? So like if you catch a hybrid sunfish, that's going to be one species. If you catch a different type of hybrid sunfish, that'll still be a species. But as far as like catfish, obviously your different species of bullheads are different. Your channel cat's a different species. Your blue cat's a different. Your flathead's a different. So if you catch a blue cat, a channel cat, and a flathead, that's 3 different species. And a bullhead, there's 4 different species. But if you catch 4 channel cats, that's obviously one species, and you'd probably be going for length at that point and trying to catch some big fish. So if there's any questions on the rules or anything like that, let me know. We will get into specifics here in a minute. Pond Predator Nation, what's going on? There's one of the awesome sponsors of this event. Appreciate you. The link for Pond Predator Nation should be in the description below. If it's not, I'll get it. I actually don't think that I had time to add you just yet, Jeff. So I'm going to get you added to the description of this thing. I might be able to go do it right now. But if somebody could please share the link for Pond Predator Nation, I would appreciate that. Jeff, if you're a moderator, you can go ahead and share it. But I'm going to put your link in as a tournament sponsor right now, since you said you would throw in one of your awesome custom lures. I'm not sure if he wants to make one up for this thing or if he's going to let the winner pick. But I'll keep you guys updated on all that. But we've got him listed, and then let me know on that other thing we talked about. We might be able to get them listed as a sponsor and get some more prizes hooked up there as well. So I just added you. So his link should be in the description. So yeah, definitely pick up Pond Predator Nation. Appreciate you sponsoring this thing. Those baits look real good. Which baits, Ted? Oh, the Nico baits. Yep. Right on. Okay, so again, please check out Laura the Explorer. If you could please get her link shared, that would be awesome. She's getting close to 1,000 subscribers. Her link's at the top of the description. Check her out. Watch a video. Let her know SunfishKing sent you. We're going to really help her get on that push to 1,000. I'm not going to stop promoting her until she hits 1,000, and then we'll move on to somebody else and help them hit the next milestone. All right, so we're going to talk about the fishing league. We're going to try to raise some funds tonight. If anybody wants to sponsor this thing, sponsors will get a ton of shout outs. They will get their channel or their company website or whatever they want, their social media account, linked in the video descriptions for pretty much all of the update videos and anything that has to do with this fishing league. And I'll try to give them as many verbal shout outs as I can. So even if you sponsor the live stream with some, or the regular league with some small prize, I'll still give you plenty of shout outs in the championship and all the way through the whole thing. And when we announce the winners and everything. So this is probably one of the best promotional opportunities, partnership opportunities on my channel, because this is something that's going to go on for a few months between the 10-week league and then the space between that and the championship, the actual championship, me getting prizes out and announcing all the winners. Every time I put out a video, it's going to have your link or whatever in there. So this will be a good opportunity to sponsor this thing. And I'll take what I can get. But again, if we can get $100 donated tonight and like 4 prize items donated tonight, then I will throw in another one of these Bass Finder boxes as a league prize. And I'll throw in a $10 Bass Pro gift card as a chat prize for the live stream championship for one of you people who's watching. And again, like the stream, share it out tonight. If we can get 60 likes tonight, 60 or more likes, I'll give away a few 2-packs of my new magnets, and I'll autograph them and everything. I really appreciate that. So there were some stickers that I wanted to show off. I got some stickers from Wild Japan. I got some stickers from some of the new stickers from the Laugh channel from Rocco. I got some stickers from Double Hook Angling when we met up. And then I got some stickers from Catfishing Fresno. Though they're all out in my car right now, I haven't had a full chance to unpack everything since I just got back in town. And that's my plan tomorrow, is kind of unpack and organize everything. So the next live stream I do, if not sooner, I will give all those people a shout out, show off their stickers, get them on the sticker board. I don't have time for that tonight, but that just means more time to talk about the league. So thank you to all those people. I'll get you guys a shout out in the next live stream, and I'll get your stickers up on the sticker board. But I didn't want to go without mentioning that I will get you guys your shout out and everything. So appreciate it. They're just out in the car right now. Let's see. I was going to do a good old-fashioned full sticker board shout-out. That's going to take a while, and I'll just wait to do that until we actually have all the stickers on the sticker board. So we'll do that next time. So I'm still doing Tuesday live streams. We're starting up again. I took a few weeks off because of holidays and everything. I've been busy, but as far as me going forward, this is the last announcement before we get to the fishing league information. But in case anyone's curious what's going on with SunfishKing, this year I'm going to try to be a lot more consistent with putting out content of all forms on all social media. So that means TikTok videos, TikTok live streams. That means Instagram posts. I don't know if I'll do Instagram lives, but try to be more consistent on there, on Fish Brain and Fish Angler, on the Go Wild app. I started getting on there, on Discord and my server and in other people's servers. On all those social medias and on YouTube as well. That means trying to get out a video every week or two, full-length fishing type video or outdoors type video, trying to get out a couple shorts a day, if not a short a day, because shorts are always good at getting new people to discover your channel, and then trying to do at least one live stream every week, putting out consistent community posts and doing collabs and things like that. So I'm gonna try to be a lot more consistent. I'm just as busy as ever, if not more, but I'm gonna do the best I can there. If anyone has any questions or needs to reach me, my email is the best way to do that. Unless you have me on social media, that's cool. We are gonna talk about the fishing league now. This is the exciting part that I've been waiting for. Let me get 100% caught up in the chat, and then let's talk about the fishing league. And we're gonna try to raise some funds for this thing. If anybody wants to sponsor it, I'd really appreciate it. Let's freaking do this. Let's make it happen. If anyone has any baits or anything else they want to throw in, let me know. And you can email me if you want to talk about it outside the live stream. That's totally cool. But if we can hit that goal tonight, that's more prizes I'll throw in too. Let's see. Jeff, you got to get those Nico baits into this Madness League. We're trying to do something like that, Ted. We actually talked about it today. The pond predator lures will be present. So we're going to have at least one. Let me know if you want to do more than one, but one's totally fine. At this point, I'll probably do whoever catches the biggest fish in the league, because I have a prize for big fish. I'll probably include a Pond Predator Nation custom painted lure. But if you do want to throw any other ones in or any Pond Predator stickers or anything, let me know. I won't complain. That goes for anybody at all. And when I say that, don't think that it's me being greedy saying, oh, what you donated is not enough. It's always more than enough. I don't expect anything. You guys know me. I try to make these events as big as possible. My goal is to make them. Wow, I stuttered a lot there. I'm sorry. My goal there is to make these type of events like tournaments and trivia and things like that so fun that you don't need prizes for people to enter. But then on top of that, I like to try to make some awesome prize packages so that it's a memorable event, so you can get more people involved because it just sounds like something people want to join. And I really, really like that I try to get prizes from people in the community that are donated. That way we can get them shout outs, and we can get, like, if Ted wants to donate his baits, for example, or Jeff from Pond Predator wants to donate his baits, that gets his name out there, and then other people might show that those baits off that they won on their channel, might even catch some fish on them, and that gets both people's name out there even more. Just it's an awesome promotional opportunity too. So I do what I do for a reason, is what I'm trying to say. Native Wildman says, King, check your Venmo. All right, pause, everybody. We're going to talk about the fishing league in a second. Native Wildman says, King, check your Venmo. We got $5 boom, 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 boom from Native Wildman. Native Wildman, if you are not listed as a sponsor for this fishing league, I'm going to go ahead and get you entered as a sponsor. For the most part, because I have a certain number of characters that I can put in my descriptions, I'm going to ask that people donate at least $10 if they want to be put as a sponsor. Native Wildman, you've done plenty for me. I'll get you down. But for most people, I'm asking you either donate $10 or more, or any items. If you want to throw in some of your stickers or some baits, even if it doesn't come to $10, that's fine too, because that's a more tangible item. But if you are donating funds, I just ask that you throw at least $10 if you want to be a guaranteed spot listed as a sponsor. And that's not me trying to get more money out of people or trying to screw people out of sponsorships. I legitimately have 5,000 characters that I can have in my video descriptions. And every single time I do a live stream, I've got to trim down characters to be able to fit more stuff in. You'd be surprised how quick 5,000 goes when I try to shout out everybody and I try to put the rules in there and all the links I need to and everything like that. So that's going to be the rule there. But Native Wildman, I'm going to get you listed as a channel sponsor, not to make special rules for him or anything, but he's a channel member. He does a lot for for my channel, and by being a channel member and his donations, he's probably already helped with this tournament already, to be honest. So, or this fishing league, I should say. So if we give a big shout out to Native Wildman, if we could share his link, that would be awesome. I just got you linked in the description as well. That's pretty awesome. So that is $5. We're going to keep a running total. We've got $5 donated right there. We need $95 more donated and 4 more items thrown in. As prize donations. And if we hit that goal tonight, then I will include another entire Bass Finder box. Again, this is like $60 to $70 worth of baits. Awesome boxes. I'll include one of those as a league prize, and then a $10 Bass Pro gift card to one of the people watching the championship live stream. Geo Outdoors, welcome in. Yep, so we got $5. Thank you, Native Wildman. Appreciate you. Got you down as a channel sponsor. Or as a league sponsor, I should say. Native, I should check mine too. That's fine. You never know. Let's see. Welcome in. Welcome in. Internet issues here. Are there any internet issues on my end, or is that just Geo's end? Hopefully it's not my end. Oh, yeah, Geo, you should enter this thing if you're not already. It started yesterday, but you've got until Sunday at midnight Central Time to send in your first week's fish. Pond Predator said 2. Does that mean you're going to do 2 lures? Confirm and say, yes, I'll do 2, or email me separately, because that could be saying 2 to something else. So far, I've got you down for 1. If you want to do 2, I'll get that added for another prize as well. Maybe big fish for the championship league or something too. Thumpaholic said you do enough. Predator, hey there. Terrible lag. That sucks, Geo. Let's see. Melody, welcome in. Appreciate you guys for coming in. That's awesome. Henry Harrington, what's going on? Yeah, Melody Stallions, they were doing a live stream, kind of jam session, and they were shouting people's channels out who came in and stuff like that yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Could have been the day before, but I think it was yesterday. It was a ton of fun. If you guys are into live music and you want to get your channel shouted out and stuff like that, and a good time with good people, check out Melody Stallions. I was in there. I know it's not fishing related, but I was talking to the guy who was kind of jamming out on the guitar, and he said that he's into fishing. He likes fishing for trout and stuff like that too. And needs to get into some more fishing. So maybe he can learn something from my channel, and maybe you guys can go have some fun over there in their live streams. Sunfish King, Jailbait and Tackle said, I will be donating a 25-pack of gold hat hooks that will be directly shipped to you from Amazon, not individually packed. I will order them on Saturday or so. Okay, so 25 gold hat hooks for this fishing league. That's freaking awesome. So you guys don't know what he's talking about. Give me 1 second. The signature Jailbait and Tackle gold hat hooks. I've given away plenty of these in other giveaways and events on my channel. He told me I need to put one of the hooks on my hat tonight, but these are for giveaways, so I can't do that. But he's going to donate a 25-pack, and I think he's saying all for the league. So I'll include a gold hat hook in each one of the prizes, and then whatever we have left over at the end, we will give those away in the chat as chat giveaways during the live stream championship. So thank you, Gary from Jailbait and Tackle. 25 gold hat hooks right there. All right, so that is I guess I want like 4 different items donated, so we'll count that as one item, even though that's a super awesome item right there. But again, the Golden Knight, even if we don't get it, it's cool. The Golden Knight is to try to get 4 prize items donated or prize packages donated in this live stream, and to try to get about $100 worth of funds donated. If that doesn't happen, that's fine. But if it does, like I said, I'll throw in those additional prizes for you viewers and for the participants as well. So we got $5 donated. We need 95 more to go. Thank you to Native Wildman for that. And we got one awesome prize package from Jailbait and Tackle, a 25-pack of gold hat hooks that I'll have to package those up and individually send those out, which is no worries at all. Totally fine. Not a big deal. I appreciate that. So Gary, I'll put you down as a league sponsor right now. I'm going into YouTube Studio. We'll put Jailbait and Tackle. So you're in there right now. So big shout out to Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. If we could get his link shared, I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much, moderators. Laura, welcome in. So I'm going to give a third shout out to Laura the Explorer. Her link is at the top of my description. Please, please, please go check her out. She's over 900 subscribers, getting close to 1,000. She does some awesome live streams on her channel. She's entertaining. She's a genuine person, awesome supporter, and I think you guys will really enjoy her channel. Definitely go check it out. Let her know SunfishKing sent you. We're going to try to push her to that 1,000. Well, not try. We're going to make it happen, however long it takes. But we're going to try to push her to that 1,000, get her there, and then we'll work on getting somebody else there who is equally as deserving. So Laura's awesome. Let's try to get her to 1,000. Lumen, welcome in. Are you going to be joining this league? Let's see, 25 times 499, 124.75. Cool. Henry, oh yeah, 100. he's doing the actual dollars right there. That's funny. No, I definitely do appreciate that, Gary. That's a huge prize donation right there. Every single person who wins, and plus a lot of the viewers, are going to get something special out of that. So that's awesome right there. I'll make sure to give you plenty of shout outs and let people know where those are coming from. Thank you. Lumen's joining the league. All right, it started yesterday. You got until Sunday to enter your first week's fish. Henry Harrington, good luck. I know you said you wanted to join. Have you caught anything yet? You don't have to tell everybody what you've caught and what the links are, but I'm curious if you've caught anything you're going to be entering for the league so far. I'm curious how everyone's doing. Since no one has to send anything until the end of the week, I've only had one person send me fish so far, and it's a bunch of panfish, but there's some decent-sized panfish, so they've got a few species and a fairly respectable length total for the first week under their belt. So they are leading the league right now. Let's see. What's the rules on the league? All right, so the rule video is in the description below, but I'm going to go over the rules right now, and if anyone has any questions, let me know. Again, last call before we start going over the rules. We will take any donations we can get as far as items or funds. We've got $5 donated tonight, and we got that huge pack of gold hat hooks. If we can get 3 more prize packages or prizes donated tonight and $95 more worth of funds donated tonight, I'm going to throw in one of these awesome $60 to $70 lure packages for one of the people in the fishing league, and then I'll throw in a $10 Bass Pro card for one of the people in the chat who's watching the championship live stream, which will be in April. So I'll throw in both those things in addition to everything I've already thrown in if we hit that donation goal tonight. And if we hit my like goal tonight, I'm trying to get 60 likes. I'm trying to get over 60 likes on the stream. We got 18 right now, so about a third of the way there. If we hit 60 likes tonight, I'm going to give away some of my new magnets to some of you people at the end of the live stream. Let's see. All right. Good luck, Lumen. Henry, not yet. Going to be carp fishing. There, you can get a lot of inches right there. You can easily get a 30-plus inch carp, and that'd be, probably more than some of the other people's total 5 for the week. So, and if you can get 5 different species, there you go. If you get 5 species at a decent length, you can't enter 5 fish for different species and 5 fish for total length. You got to either pick one strategy or the other, or try to catch 5, multiple species of quality fish if you're going to try to go for both. Appreciate that, Melody Stallion. So are we at 18 or 19? We're at 21 likes now. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. 21 likes. We're over a third of the way to 60. Again, when we hit 60 likes, I'm going to give away some of my awesome magnets to some of you people, and those can be shipped anywhere in the world. That's totally fine. So last call for donations. Well, not last call. You can donate throughout this whole thing. But last time I'm going to say, we're taking donations and stuff like that. I don't want to hound you guys on that until I'm done going over the rules and stuff, and then I'll remind everybody. But let's talk about the rules and everything right now. So the rules video is linked in the description. The prize video is linked in the description, and the first week's weekly code is linked in the description as well. Let's see. As far as rules for this thing, I'm going to just go to the rules video right now on my channel. I'm just going to read directly from the description, and if I see anything in there that I need to say differently, I'll make sure to mention that. So let's see. Where's the rules and info? Here we go. All right. So I'm reading directly from my rules and info video on YouTube. It's linked in the description if you want to follow along. It just says rules video down in the description. Okay. There's 164 views on that video right now. So that's not a ton, but that's a good sign that they're getting some buzz about this fishing league. And I expect a lot of late entries. And those people, if they catch big fish, they'll still have a good chance. Or if they catch a lot of different species, they'll still have a good chance of winning prizes. So here we go. Take a drink first. I will be hosting the first ever SunfishKing Winter Multi-Species Madness Fishing League starting in January. It's going to be a ton of fun, and there will be lots of awesome prizes. We'll get into that here in a little bit. Up for grabs. Most prizes will be for U.S. participants only, but people can enter from any country, anywhere in the world. A lot of companies that have sponsored won't ship outside the United States. A lot of the items are just too expensive to ship to other countries. So what I'll do is if anyone does win or does place and is owed some prizes, I will do the best that I can to ship them what I can and try to make up some type of consolation prizes for things they can't get. There's no guarantee it's going to be worth the same or anything like that, but I will ship what I can. If they want to help out with shipping, then maybe we can get most or all of the prizes to them. We'll do the best we can, and we will work with people. But we don't want to exclude anybody. You can still, have fun, bragging rights, everything like that, and you can still win a lot of the prizes, just not necessarily all of them for shipping reasons. But anyone can enter, any state, any country. I heard someone asking about California. That's totally fine. It's an online fishing league. Fish where you want for whatever types of fish that you like to fish for. And I apologize for the inconvenience on that shipping issue outside the United States. Inside the United States, we can ship prizes anywhere within the United States as long as the Postal Service will ship it there. It is a 10-week long online style fishing tournament starting January 16th. That was Monday. That was yesterday. And it ends March 26th, 2023. So that is 10 weeks long. Feel free to ask questions during this, but I'm not going to look at the chat until I'm done with reading all of this. So either ask questions now or save them to the end, and I'll get caught up in the chat after I go through all these rules here. So again, it started yesterday, but you don't have to send your first week's catches in until at the latest midnight Central Time this Sunday, which I believe is the 22nd. So here's the rules. Any species, any water is fine. Public or private, boat or bank, I don't care. Fish must be caught by you. It's an individual tournament. You can't have a team or anything. No one else can catch a fish. You can't count a fish someone else caught. It must be caught by line and hook by you. The exception is no trot lines or limb lines. I'm fine with the little rattle lines or whatever they're called, rattle reels that people use for ice fishing. I'm fine with tip ups. That's all fine with me. Line and hook, but no trot lines or limb lines. And for various reasons. And fish must be caught following all local conservation laws. If you're breaking any law local law or rule, then you're not. If I find out about it, you're disqualified from the tournament. We want people following the laws and the rules, obviously, in this thing. But each Monday morning at 5 a.m., like I did yesterday, I will upload a video giving you a weekly tournament code. If there's anything different about that week, I don't know if I'm going to change week by week how things go as far as like bonuses or challenges or anything, just because I don't know how fair that would be for people that enter late or whatever. Maybe I'll consider doing that next time, but just know there is a chance. I've thought about it. I might introduce something for the week where I'm like, okay, you can enter your top 10 fish this week, or if you catch a fish this big, it counts double, or whatever. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but you're going to have to watch the video each week to just stay tuned in case I throw in anything. I just want to let you guys know I can throw in a curveball. I'm not going to change the entire rules of the tournament at any point because that would be ridiculous. But if I want to throw in a challenge or something to keep things interesting, it might be in one of those weekly videos. But each Monday, 5 a.m., I'll put out the weekly code. If I were you, I'd write that code down on a piece of paper and keep it in a waterproof bag, Ziploc bag, something like that. Take it with you fishing. By midnight each Sunday, you need to send me your photos or video. Video is preferred, especially with larger fish, of the top 5 fish that you caught each week. The photos or videos should clearly include the fish's length with the 0 and the length of the fish. Clearly, or else I won't be able to count the length if it's not clear. And then it should also have that tournament code in there. And it can't be photoshopped or added in. It's got to be in the picture. If you catch a big fish, or if for any reason the pictures you're sending me, you think there might be a question as to whether you actually caught them for whatever reason, like it's a really impressive fish, like you catch a state record or something, send a video or photo of you holding the fish. You showing that the fish is alive or whatever, like anything like that, just so that there's nobody trying to say, oh, that's a dead fish, or, just be smart. If you think that there's anybody that would have a question about the fish that you're sending, try to make it so that that question won't come up, if that makes sense. If you have any questions about that, let me know. But yeah, photos without the proper tournament code won't be counted. Photos without a clear length that includes the 0 and where it ends up on the fish that are measured correctly will not be counted for total combined length. Also include in the photos the species that you catch, just in case you and me are in disagreement about the species. I will be the final judge on all fish species, because you can win prizes by catching the most species in this thing. That's one way to win. The other way is most combined length. I have access to fish biologists at the University of Central Missouri, as well as Missouri State University. And so I can get a dozen or more people to confirm species for me if I really need to. And I have done so before for my own personal reasons. So I can get professional identification on the species if you send me a clear picture. If you don't send me a clear picture, I may not be able to count it for species. Just like if you don't send me a clear length, I won't be able to count for length. I will get to questions here in a second. As far as winners, how do you win this thing? There will be prizes for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. And I actually added some small prizes for 4th and 5th place already. So that's an update. We'll go over that soon. But I just wanted there to be a 4th and 5th place. Those people can get recognized. If we want to donate some more prizes, we can donate some more prizes and try to get some more stuff over there. Check the chat real quick. We had a $20 boom, 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 boom from, it looks like, Geo Outdoors. Geo Outdoors, thank you very much. Even though I only get 70% of those super chats, so I do prefer donations to come otherwise, just for me to get more out of it, I will still count all 25 of that towards our goal tonight. Again, our goal is to get $100 donated and 4 items thrown in. We just got or to get $100 donated and 4 items donated. We had 1 prize package donated so far, and we just had $20 more donated. So that makes 25 total. We need 75 more donated to hit our goal tonight, and we need 3 more prize packages or prize items donated to hit our goal tonight. If we don't hit that, totally fine. But just saying, if we do hit that, I'll be throwing in a huge mystery box of lures and tackle for one of the winners of the tournament, and I'll be throwing in a $10 Bass Pro e-gift card for one of the people watching the chat in the championship live stream. So thank you, Geo Outdoors. If we get Geo Outdoors link shared, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna get you linked as a sponsor in the description for this video, Geo. I appreciate that. But yeah, if we get his link shared out, I appreciate that. I'm gonna get back to reading the chat in a second, but let me finish going over the rules so that we don't get sidetracked, and then we'll go over all questions and see if I missed any donations or anything like that. I really, really appreciate that. So we are a quarter of the way. We are a quarter of the way to our goal for prizes and for funds being donated tonight, which is awesome. huge shout out to that. We're also, let's see, we are over a third of the way to our goal of 60. We have 26 likes. So like the stream if you haven't. Please share it out. If we can get to 60 likes tonight, we're getting close to halfway to our goal of 60 likes tonight, which means I'll give away some signed magnets to some of the people in the chat. You want to donate Ted's boat to the prize pack? That'd be a pretty awesome prize. Just don't tell Ted about it. Anyway, back to the rules. Where were we? Okay, so there'll be winner prizes for first, second, third, and now fourth and fifth places as well for two categories. The first category, there will be first through fifth place winners for most combined length. So each week you send up to 5 fish, and we'll add up the combined length as long as you have the length clearly, the fish clearly measured in the picture. And whoever catches the most combined length out of those 5 fish each week, so out of their total of up to 50 fish, that will be the winner. There'll be second, third, fourth, fifth, everything like that. And then we'll also do first through fifth for a second category, and that will be the most total species caught. If there are any ties for first, second, third, fourth, fifth big fish, any of the positions that win a prize, if there are ties, I will decide the tiebreaker. So if there's an obvious tiebreaker with what they sent me, then I will go with that. If not, maybe we do a live stream between the two people who are competing for that position. Maybe we do another week if one of them's not able to go live, and we let them fish and submit some more pictures or something. We might just have to delay things for that. But then once we've got all tiebreakers decided, if there are any, we'll have our first through fifth place winners for each category, and we will also have there will also be a prize for whoever catches the longest fish, so a big fish prize. Whoever catches the longest fish of the league, there's a prize package for that person. As a bonus challenge, if any angler catches both the most species or ties for the most species and catches the most combined length or ties for most combined length in the same week, then that angler will receive a $20 Bass Pro gift card from me. And I've actually already thrown another whole prize package in. So, and that can go out as many times as people do it. So if 3 or 4 different weeks somebody catches the most amount of fish and the most species, then I'll give out that prize package, including the $20 Bass Pro card and some other awesome stuff each week to those people. So all of those winners, with the exception of fourth and fifth place, so first through third in each category, and then also whoever catches a big fish, if that's different than first through third for most combined length, and then if anybody gets that bonus challenge in any given week where they catch the most amount of fish or the most amount of species and the most combined length. All of those people will have an opportunity, if they wish, to compete in a championship live stream. So that's up to first, second, and third from each category. That's 6 total people. If the big fish winner is someone separate, that's 7. And then if anybody wins those weekly bonuses, they might be able to get involved as well. So I can have up to 9 people on panel with me in the championship live stream. I don't think we'll have an issue with that. If first, second, or third can't compete or doesn't want to compete in either category, I will then go to the fourth place and then fifth place person. And if we don't get a full 9 on panel, that's totally fine too. But we're going to do a live stream. All of these winners will have the opportunity, if they wish, to compete in a championship live stream where the anglers will compete for additional grand prizes. One for combined length. Oh, actually, I changed those rules a little bit. I put 2 additional grand prizes. We'll get to that here in a second, but I think it's going to be, more like 3 prizes plus a prize for big fish. I'll go over that in a second. I'm actually going to fix that down in the description after this live stream. So sorry for that. That is the championship live stream. That's way out, so it's fine. All that I've done is I've added prizes. I'm sure nobody's going to complain. More prizes, more winners. But anyway, the championship live stream, that's going to take place sometime in April. The winners can agree on some type of time and date that'll work for them. And it'll probably be sometime between 4 and 8 hours long. So, you guys do really good during the league. You get a chance to compete live during the other people who did really good in the league. Compete with them and see, who's the champion, who can catch the most species during a certain amount of hours, who can catch the most combined length during a certain amount of hours, who can catch the top 5 most combined length in a certain amount of hours. I think that'll be a ton of fun. And the whole time that thing goes on, that'll be a subscriber-only tournament. So everyone who's entered has to be subscribed. It's a free tournament. I just ask that you're subscribed. And everybody who watches that live stream is going to have to be subscribed just because it's a professional event. I don't want to have any chat bots saying stupid stuff in there. And then that way, if you're subscribed and you're in there and you're chatting, you'll have an opportunity to win prizes, because every 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to give away some type of prize in that championship live stream. Again, that's in April. And then if none of this sounds interesting to you, but you like fishing tournaments, you just don't like the way I've had this set up, I've got some multi-species stuff planned for probably June, where I want to do a panfish tournament on a weekend. I want to do like a bass, trout, walleye tournament on a weekend. I want to do a catfish carp tournament. I might include like gar and sturgeon in that too, just for fun. And then another big multi-species live stream tournament thing where you can just kind of fish for everything. These are all things I have planned for in June. They probably won't have as big of prizes, but probably get a couple awesome prizes to throw in for that. I'll at least throw in some Bass Pro gift cards, but that's down the road. We'll talk about that later. I just want to let people know that if anyone's like, this doesn't sound that fun, but I want to do a fishing league, but I don't like the way this is set up, we've got other things coming up, and if anyone has feedback, that's fine too. All right, prizes. I'm going to go over the full list of prizes in a second, but prizes, I'm going to include prizes such as gift cards, merchandise, fishing lures and tackle, and much more. We got rods and reels too, all types of stuff. In order to make this thing huge, I'm going to need some of you guys, individuals, YouTubers, companies, to help sponsor this fishing league. We've already got some awesome sponsors. We'll shout them out in a little bit, and contribute to the prize pool and to help with shipping costs and costs of purchasing prizes, running the fishing league, things like that. Before I do go over the full list of prizes, here, let's see. Let me try. All right, before I go over the full list of prizes, I'm gonna read chat. Before I read chat, give me a solid like 60-second intermission, guys. I'm going to go, and because I know the audio gets weird when I try to read from Word, so I'm actually going to try to email myself a document and see if I can read it through my email and see if audio gets weird or not, or just read it from my phone or something. So give me a quick second. I'm going to stop talking so my audio doesn't get weird, but I'm going to open up Word because it's got a document with all the prizes, and I'm going to email it to myself and read it from there. The weird things you have to do with technology. So we're having a solid minute or two break. Give me a second, and I'll be right back, and I'll get caught up at the chat, and we'll go over prizes for this thing. All right. Hopefully you guys can see me and hear me and everything's fine. I'm going to go ahead and all right, let me get caught up in the chat, and then we'll try. It's making me download it in Word though. Here, I'll try to read it through my phone. Let me make sure that that's going to work first, so I don't have to figure any other workarounds. I should be able to read it from my phone, no problem, through email on my phone. And if that works, then yeah, we'll go over prizes here in a second. Here we go. Prizes. Can I open it just once? All right. All right. Cool. All righty. Snake Boy, what's going on? Brennan Fishing, try slowing down fishing structure, go more finesse, maybe try drop shots, Ned rigs, or slow working smaller worm baits. Pictures of you in the picture should be the deal, Henry, but I don't know what King has going on. What did he say? I'm not going to require pictures of people, but it would really help. We should have to take a picture and send a video of us holding the fish. Yeah, because if people are catching fish that are 8 feet long, that might not be super easy. And if people are fishing by themselves, that might not be super easy also. So I'm not going to require it. I just don't want to make things difficult. Ideally, yes, everyone would have a picture of them holding the fish, but I'm not going to require it, but it would really help. All I'm going to say is that I reserve the right to not include any pictures or not include any catches if I think anything fishy is going on. And if I think anyone's cheating, I will disqualify you and make an example of you right away. So just don't do it. You know, it's the honor system. People are donating prizes. It's a fun event. Don't cheat. But yeah, I don't want to require things that are going to make it more difficult for certain people. I'm thinking like handicapped anglers, people fishing by themselves, things like that, fishing at night. It can be tough to get to get a good picture of you holding the fish. But if you could include a picture of you, with at least one of the fish, that would really ensure the chances that you're not going to be disqualified or have your catches disqualified or anything. Takedown Catfishing says, check your PayPal. See if I can check my PayPal. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and check PayPal on the computer because I think it's easier that way. PayPal. Here we go. That's not the way to do it. We'll go over prizes in a second. I'm trying to bring up PayPal right now. All right. Let me log in. Looks like I might have a couple PayPals. I might have a couple more sponsors. We might be close to hitting this goal here. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate that. It's really going to help with this league. The more you guys donate, the less that has to come out of my pocket. Let's see. Crosswalks. Oh my goodness. Come on. All right, so here's what we got, everybody. We have a $10 boom, 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 boom from Takedown Catfishing. I appreciate you. If we get the link shared from Takedown Catfishing, I would really appreciate that. I'm going to get you put down as a sponsor right now. Takedown Cat. Oh, goodness. Takedown Catfishing. See who else we've got. We've also got a $20 boom, 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 boom league donation. Good luck to all from Laura the Explorer. Again, huge shout out to Laura the Explorer. Her link is at the top of the description. We're trying to help push her to that 1K mark. If we get her a little closer tonight, I would appreciate it, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy her channel. She's an awesome person. So definitely check out Laura the Explorer. Let's get her link shared. So a $20 boom, 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 boom from her. So that takes us, that was 35 after takedowns. We're up to 55 after Laura's. That's more than halfway to our donation goal of $100. We need 3 more items donated and $45 more donated. I appreciate you guys. We're going to go ahead and put Laura the Explorer down as a tournament sponsor here at Laura the Explorer. Appreciate that. All right, and it looks like we have one more. Alvin Lewis dropped a $50 boom, 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 boom. Huge sponsorship right there. That's going to help with shipping and maybe help me throw some more prizes into this thing. I'll keep you guys updated as we add some more prizes. Thank you so much, Alvin. I don't know if I can find your channel link right now. It's always really hard for me to find for some reason. So I'll get you linked later if I can, Alvin. I'm sure you're not super worried about it, but I'll try to get you linked later. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to just put your name, Alvin Lewis, as a sponsor, and I'll try to find your link for that later on. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. So you know what that does? That takes us to a total of $105 donated tonight. $105 donated tonight. Now, if we can get 3 more prize packages or prizes of some form donated tonight, we will have hit our goal. We hit our $100 goal. We just got to hit our prize goal. Once we've hit that, again, I'm gonna throw in out of my pocket another Bass Finder box, and I'm going to throw in a $10 Bass Pro gift card to one of the people in the chat of the championship live stream. And then maybe if we can hit that goal, maybe I'll set another goal and see if we can hit that too. Who knows? But I really appreciate you guys. That's awesome. That really helps with this thing. We were just about to get into prizes. Let me make sure I'm caught up in the chat and I didn't miss anything important. And then we'll get right into what all the prizes are and everything like that. And feel free to ask questions at any point. And please keep sharing it out. Keep hitting that like button. It looks like we are at 30 likes. 30 likes on the stream. That's halfway to 60. Again, if we hit 60 likes, then at the end of the stream, I'm going to give away a few magnets to some of you awesome people in the chat. Some of my new magnets. John Parker designed that one for me. Me and you guys, a bunch of my subscribers, designed this one together in a live, which is awesome. And I will sign the back with a silver Sharpie, and I'll send them to you anywhere in the world. That's totally fine. I appreciate that takedown for the PayPal. Mr. Tully, welcome in. Let's see. What's up? Yeah, I'm way behind. Your moderator, Henry Harrington, needs a raise. He's kicking butt. Hey, Henry, you're doing awesome, dude. Henry, email me if I can get you a SunfishKing sticker or something like that, if there's some way I can help you out. Thank you, Gary, for helping point that out. I was scrolling through the chat so quick I didn't see that Henry was killing it. So I like to help out my moderator to help me out. So if I can send you maybe one of these magnets or some stickers or something, let me know. I'll send you something. 29 likes so far, mostly for Molly to get better soon. Yeah, hopefully. She just hasn't been feeling good for the last 3 days. I don't know what's going on with her. So I took care of her for a couple days, but I had to come back to town and leave her all alone. So no, she's got her parents with her. Snake Boy, welcome in. That's hilarious. Kyle from Dark 30, what's up? You entering this thing? Bass are definitely tough in the winter. I agree. Let's see. Brendan Fishing, welcome in. I don't know if I said hi. I agree, Ted. I agree. But I can't. I feel like I can't require it. I feel like I can't require it. Ted, I'm sitting here thinking how I would send a picture of myself with the I mean, I could send a picture of myself holding the fish, then send a separate picture of the fish with the code on the bump board. That's fine. But then it's like, is it the same fish? Everything like that. I'm not going to be able to hold the fish with the bump board and the code and take the selfie. I can't do all that. So I just feel like it's too much to ask for people. So it would be nice, again, especially if you want to make sure that I'm not going to accuse you of cheating or something that you're not. Send clear pictures of the fish. Tell me what species you think they are. Include the length clearly in the thing. Send at least one picture of you sitting there holding the fish or you in one of the pictures. Then I will have absolutely no issues. But I'm not going to require pictures of people in each one. One, because I feel like a lot of people would probably not do it. They'd probably gloss over that, and I don't want to disqualify them for that. I feel like it's just better off not to. Anything I can do to not exclude people is probably best. But I do agree. If this was like an official fishing league where people paid $50, $20 or whatever to enter, I feel like I could have more strict rules because I could put the rules in place and I could say, hey, these are the rules. Don't pay to enter unless you're, want to follow these rules, and I can be more strict in enforcing them. But this is a free tournament. It's gonna be for fun. It's gonna be on the honor system. And if we find out that anyone's cheating, they'll get disqualified and they will never be allowed in a tournament on my channel again. And you don't want that. Alvin Lewis is the man. He's going to win like 300. See, that's why Alvin wins. Everyone wonders why Alvin wins so much stuff on giveaways. It's karma, dude. You guys don't see, he gives so much back to people in the community. That's why he wins so much. He's got all this good karma around him. Wild Japan, what's up? I got 2 of your stickers in the mail. They are out in my car, which is a mess right now. It's the cleanest it's ever been, but it's also full of luggage. So I've got to go and unpack it tomorrow, and I'll give probably in my next live, I'll give you a shout out as well as the other 3 channels I got stickers from. Get you slapped on the sticker board and everything like that. So, but if we get the channel shared for Wild Japan, I'd appreciate it. Wild Japan's got an awesome channel. He does a bunch of cool stuff over there in Japan, including some fishing. So you want to see some outdoors stuff and some random content with a lot of cool scenery and different stuff than what you're used to here in the western part of the world, then I would definitely go check out his channel. Let him know I sent you. If I'm still live on Facebook, hello. I just clicked the go live on Facebook 2 button. I didn't think it would hurt anything. If you're on Facebook watching and you're wondering why I'm not reading your comments, head on over to the YouTube side of things and I'll read your comments over on there. I just don't have a second screen with Facebook up right now. And usually when I bring it up, there's like 1 or 2 people watching and not saying much anyway. So head on over to SunfishKing on YouTube and we can chat about this fishing league on the YouTube side of things. Thank you so much, Alvin. We really appreciate that. You're freaking awesome. Melody Stallion still hanging out with us. Wild Japan, finally going to get fishing after my wife's interview is done and she takes the daughter. Awesome, dude. You going fishing for trout or what are you going for out there? I'm not sure what all types. I know there should be bass in Japan, like stocked bass, right? And they take down catfishing. I'll donate 2 sets of my stickers, Sunfish. Need your address or get the receivers of them to send me the address. Yeah, sure, man. I can get them your address just so that we're not spending extra shipping to send it to me and then send it out, unless it'd just be easier to you to send them to me. So I will find 2 of those prize winners and I will pick 2 random prize winners that I think are deserving of a set of takedown catfishing stickers. And I will go ahead and add those to the prizes. So thank you so much for that, for being a double sponsor. We're going to add that as a prize item as well right there, as a prize package right there. So we've got 2 prize items. If we get 2 more donated, we already hit the $100 donation goal. I will then throw in another Bass Finder box, and I'll throw in a $10 Bass Pro gift card for somebody in the chat. Appreciate you guys. So we're halfway there on the prize packages. We hit our goal already on trying to get $100 in funds donated for shipping and purchasing prizes and stuff like that. Freaking awesome. I think I don't know if every Tuesday I'm going to talk about the league and try to raise funds in my live, but I think every Tuesday I'll put out an update video about the league. I'll remind people, and then when I do my live Tuesday, whether it's video reactions, interview, topic, hanging out, trivia, whatever it might be, I'll make sure to mention, hey, we're trying to raise funds and get some prizes donated to the league. And no one has to throw in anything, but if anyone wants to throw in a lure here, a sticker there, $5 here, by the time the league's over, there'll be some really, really awesome prizes, and maybe it won't completely sink me financially. So I really do appreciate all your guys' donations. They help not only make this league possible and make it huge, but make it possible for me to do more events like this in the future, knowing that I'll have some prizes donated and that not everything has to come out of my pocket. It's really fun to do these things, and we don't have to have prizes, but I feel like you get more engagement, and it's just more fun when there's a little bit more at stake. You get a little more friendly trash talking between the competitors and stuff like that, and I'm all for it. I think it's a ton of fun. I'm all for friendly competition. So take down, I'll write that down, take down catfishing stickers, 2 sets for 2 different winners. So a set for one and a set for another. And then so if you're still in here, take down, I'm putting my email's in the description, but I'm putting it in the chat. If you don't mind sending me an email, I would love to get a set of your stickers for myself, and I'll send you as many SunfishKing stickers as you want in return. I would love to get one of your stickers up on my sticker board with some of these other awesome, people, catfish anglers and otherwise. Really appreciate that. That'll be an awesome prize. I'm sure people will enjoy those stickers. Is it the same as your logo here on YouTube, or is it a different design? Ted said, officially, that's how you do it, but it's unofficial. You can do it however you want. Just don't cheat. It's a free league. I hope people won't stoop that low. Exactly, Ted. There's a lot of things I would like to make as rules to make it more official, but when it's this many people, I've already got someone who sent me 20. No, I'm not calling out names, but someone sent me 20 fish already because they thought it was total fish. It's like people just don't take the time to pay attention to every single. They'll get like 90% of the rules from the rule video, but they'll just forget one thing here or there. And I would hate for someone to get disqualified if they don't have to. So I try to make it as inclusive as possible. If we have a lot of issues with people sending things that I don't think are fish that they caught, then yes, in the future, unfortunately, I'll have to make it more strict. It might be a little bit less fun, which I would hate. It takes one cheater, one idiot to ruin things for everybody, and I hope that doesn't happen. We've had some people in my trivias try to raise a stink, and I didn't let it faze me, and we still do trivia, and it's fun. And if I have any of that stuff, I just shut it down right away. Same with giveaways. I've had people complain in giveaways. I've had people say that it's rigged. Not the people joking, because I say it's rigged all the time as a joke when using the StreamYard giveaway tool, or if Alvin wins 5 times in a row. But I've had people legitimately get upset, and I'm like, hey, you want free stuff? Come in here and play nice with the other kiddos like everybody else and win free stuff. It's not that hard. Like, I've been in a bunch of giveaways. It's just follow the rules, have fun. If you follow the rules, you'll have more fun, and if you win, you'll actually feel like you won. If you cheat, you're just a cheater. No one likes a cheater. Later, Ted. Just for chub near our house. That's awesome. Yeah, chubs are fun. I just catch crappie by my house. That's awesome, Thumpaholic. SunfishKing, did you know Alaska has no native largemouth bass, but also tell us the record size bass in Alaska, sir? Okay, so Alaska has no native largemouth bass, but a largemouth bass confirmed with genetics was caught in Alaska, obviously non-native, and it is their official state record. I believe it was 7 inches long. So yes, everybody who's trying to go out to Alaska to go throw a bunch of 10-inch bass in in a pond so they can catch one, I'm already on it. So I already beat you guys to it. My plane leaves in the morning. Yeah, that and more fun facts on Joe Bait and Tackle Outdoors channel. Check them out. SunfishKing, do you have your email address in the description of your channel? Yeah, it's in my About section. It's in the description of this video. I shared it in the chat. If you need it again, I can. We can have a moderator share it. Whatever's easiest for people. Bass and bluegill are a huge invasive problem in Japan. That's crazy. Crazy how some of the Asian fish are invasive here and some of our Western fish are invasive over there. But it's just that's how it works. Fish from someplace they're not supposed to be can really have a big impact on the ecosystem, especially if they do really well. Alvin said, I don't think it's rated. Of course you don't. 7.5-inch bass. All right. Ted nailed it. Yeah, I said 7.5. My bad. Pickle Outdoors, another awesome sponsor of this thing. Pickle Outdoors is throwing in a ice fishing combo that is going to go to the winner of it's going to go to the winner of the first place winner of the most species caught for the regular league. So we really appreciate that, Pickle Outdoors. If we get the link shared for Pickle Outdoors, I would appreciate it. I watch your videos. I watched it too. I just couldn't remember the number. I knew it was 7 something. I didn't know it was 7.5 though. Anyway, let's get into the prizes. I was just about to get into the whole list of prizes and everything like that. So here's the prizes thus far in the league, and yeah. So let's get into it real quick. All right, I gotta check my email, Gmail, check the league prizes, open this bad boy up. All right, so here we go. So for the regular fishing league, the first category is most combined length. You can send up to 5 fish each week. No matter which category you're entering, you send up to 5 fish each week. Whoever ends up with the most combined length, first place at the end of the league, is going to get a 7-foot ugly stick catfish spinning combo. I did have a custom rod that I was going to include there, but that person who was donating had to back out for, I believe, financial reasons, but I'm not sure. Not really any of my business, but they had to back out, and I was cool about it. If they can't do it, they can't do it. But I'm glad they let me know so far in advance before, right as the league started. So I went ahead and out of my pocket, I threw in an ugly stick 7-foot catfish spinning combo. So that is rod and reel. I have one of them, and it works great. It's caught me some big fish. It's caught me some small fish too. But yeah, I would have loved to throw in like a Mad Catz or a Uncle Lou's. I just don't have the funds for that. If someone wants to donate one of those, I can replace that and make it a better prize. Maybe throw the ugly stick combo in for something else, or maybe get rid of it entirely, whatever. But anyway, starting with ugly stick 7-foot catfish spinning combo, one of the Bass Finder Elite Regional lure boxes, a first place shirt that will have the Fishing League logo on it, a $20 Bass Pro e-gift card, a winner's choice pack of Cast Cray soft plastics, a 5-pack of Banana Custom Jigs, a holographic Fishing League sticker, a small SunfishKing logo sticker, a holographic SunfishKing sticker with the new logo that John Parker designed. It's one of these, but it's holographic and it's on a sticker. A Cast Cray holographic sticker, and you'll get a community post and video shout out for being the winner. So that's what the winner gets. Again, we're getting more prizes donated, and we'll add them to that. So I'm sure it'll be, I don't want to say double, but there'll be plenty more prizes by the time that it's done. Maybe double or more. We'll just see how it goes. Second place is going to get an Abu Garcia Vengeance bait casting combo. They're going to get 2 mystery square bill crankbaits. They're going to get a Fishing League second place t-shirt. They're going to get their choice of a pack of Cast Cray soft plastics, a holographic league sticker, a SunfishKing logo sticker, one of those new John Parker logo holographic stickers, a SunfishKing keychain, a Cast Cray holographic sticker, and they'll also get a community post and video shout out. Yeah, and then third place will get a Runkle Heroism bait casting reel, a Fishing League logo coffee mug, a pack of soft plastics from Cast Cray of their choice. They'll get all 3 of those SunfishKing stickers, or the league sticker and the 2 SunfishKing stickers. They'll get one of my keychains, a Cast Cray holographic sticker, and then they'll also get community post and video shout out. And then all 3 of those, first, second, and third, they'll also get an opportunity to compete in the championship live stream. Anyone asking questions or saying anything in the chat, I'll get to it right after I go through all these prizes. I just added prizes for 4th and 5th place. 4th and 5th place, unfortunately, they will not get an opportunity to compete in the championship live stream unless somebody from 1st, 2nd, or 3rd place in that category does not want to enter or cannot enter. Then I will go down to 4th and then 5th, and after that, I don't know if I'll go to 6th and 7th. We might just have less people in the league. We'll see how it goes for the championship. But the 4th and 5th place prize right now, pretty small prize packages. If we can get some small things donated, I will add to that, or enough funds, I will add some prizes out of my pocket. But 4th and 5th place are going to get each will get a pack of Cast Gray soft plastics, a holographic league sticker, a Cast Gray holographic sticker, and a community post and video shout out. So that's all fourth and fifth place going to get so far, but I'm sure we'll add some more things to that. The second category is most species. There will also be a first, second, and third. First place is getting a 13 fishing Sonico Stealth Edition ice fishing combo, a Bass Finder regional lure box, one of those same boxes that I showed. So pretty comparable prize. A Fishing League first place t-shirt, a $20 Bass Pro e-gift card. I think I'm going to add one of the Pond Predator Nation custom painted lures to that prize package right there. Then they'll also get a pack of Cast Gray outdoor soft plastics. They'll get a 5-pack of Banana Customs jigs. They'll get the league sticker and the 2 SunfishKing stickers. They'll get a keychain. They'll get a SunfishKing hook set magnet. I don't know if I put SunfishKing hook set magnet. Yeah, I did for first place in the other category too. Okay, so they get a I was just making sure they're comparable. SunfishKing hook set magnet. Again, all magnets and stickers that are mine will be signed. Cast Gray holographic sticker, and then a community post and video shout out. Second place for most species is going to get a Shakespeare Ugly Stick Light Pro medium action spinning rod. It's a 7-foot rod. A second place t-shirt, a pack of Cast Gray soft plastics, holographic league sticker, 2 SunfishKing stickers, SunfishKing keychain, Cast Gray holographic sticker, and a community post and video shout out. Third place for most species caught for the league will get a Cast Gray Lures Pro 500 spinning reel, a Fishing League logo coffee mug, a pack of their choice of Cast Gray Outdoors soft plastics, a holographic Fishing League sticker, 2 SunfishKing stickers, a SunfishKing keychain, a Cast Gray holographic sticker, and a community post and video shout out. Again, those first, second, and third place will also have an opportunity to compete in the championship live stream for more prizes. If any of them doesn't want to, we might go down to fourth or fifth place and extend them an offer to enter if the other people don't want to. But fourth and fifth place, same prize pack for them. They'll get a pack of Cast Gray soft plastics, a holographic league sticker, a Cast Gray holographic sticker, and a community post and video shout out. There will be a big fish winner for the league. So whoever catches the single longest fish for the entire league, that person is going to get a $20 Bass Pro e-gift card, a $20 Amazon e-gift card, a winner's choice pack of Cast Gray soft plastics. I think I'm going to include the other Pond Predator Nation custom painted lure as a prize for big fish. And then holographic league sticker, 2 SunfishKing stickers, SunfishKing keychain, Cast Gray holographic sticker, and then a community post and video shout out for that person as well. Now, the bonus prize during the league, again, we talked about this. If any, and then that person, that big fish person, if they did not get first, second, or third in the other 2 categories, they will also get an offer extended. They'll get an invitation if they want to compete in the championship live stream. Then, as a bonus prize, anybody who catches the most species and the most length within the same week, bonus prize, that person is going to get a $20 Bass Pro e-gift card. Most species and most combined length in the same week. $20 Bass Pro e-gift card, winner's choice pack of Cast Gray Outdoors soft plastics, holographic league sticker, 2 SunfishKing stickers, SunfishKing keychain, SunfishKing hook set magnet. Again, all those things will be autographed. Cast Gray holographic sticker, a community post and video shout out, and then an additional special shout out, for the week that you actually do win that bonus prize. There will be a championship as well. I'm going to later, Melody Stallions. Appreciate you. I'll get caught up in the chat in a second, but let's finish these prizes. So there will be a championship sometime in April. Some of the top winners from the league will get an invitation to enter that championship. I think this time around we will do 1 championship live stream, try to get it to 9 people maximum. If I do a league like this or something like this going forward, I might, let the top 5 or 6 or 7 places enter the championship if they want to. Maybe do 2 different live streams, one Saturday, one Sunday, and we can just compare everybody's totals to each other. I could get more views out of it. I could get more, whatever. But I think for this time, I'm just going to do 1 big championship live stream just to make things easier on everybody, and we can do it differently going forward. So the big championship live stream is going to have 3 categories. Again, this is only going to be first, second, and third from each category, maybe a big fish winner, and maybe if someone won a bonus prize, it might only be 6 people. And if those people want to join, we have to find a 4th or 5th that want to enter. And if we can't, we may have less than 6 people in this. And there's 3 categories of prizes plus a big fish prize. So that's 4. That's 3, maybe 4 prize winners out of the championship. So if 6 people enter, almost everybody's getting a prize. So that's what I'm saying. If you make it in the championship, you're probably getting a prize. And I might do something where anybody who makes it into the championship gets something, but they're already getting prizes anyway. So anyway, that all being said, championship prizes. The first category is top 5 combined length winner. So just like a regular week of the league, you've got whatever, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, however long I set that championship live stream for. You've got until the end, and the top 5 fish that you catch by length will be added together, and whoever catches the top 5 combined length that is the most, they're going to win an Ugly Stick 7-foot catfish spinning combo. That's the second one of those I'm giving away. A mystery tackle box by Catch Company, a $20 Bass Pro e-gift card, 2 packs of Cast Cray soft plastics of the winner's choice, a 5-pack of Banana custom jigs, a holographic league sticker, one of my new John Parker logo magnets, one of these things I've been playing with over here, and then you'll get a community post and video shout out. There will also be a category in the championship live stream for the total combined length, and that is not top 5. That is total combined length. Could be a different strategy. So top 5 combined length, this person's going for monster fish, trying to catch 5 really big fish before it's over. The total combined length person might try to just catch a ton of 10 to 15-inch fish and add them all together and try to win with total combined length. Just a little bit different, another strategy, another way to win. But that person is getting an Ugly Stick GX2 6'6" medium spinning combo, a mystery tackle box by Catch Company, a $20 Bass Pro e-gift card, 2 packs of Cast Cray Outdoors plastics of the winner's choice, a 5-pack of Banana custom jigs, a holographic league sticker, one of my new John Parker from Real Time Catfishing designed logo magnets, and then a community post and video shout out. And then the third and final category for that championship live stream will be most species, just like the regular league, except it won't top out at 5 like a normal week. You can catch as many species as possible. Again, I will be the final decider on that for the species. But whoever catches the most species in that championship live stream is going to get an Ugly Stick ultralight 4-foot 8-inch spinning combo, a mystery tackle box, a $20 Bass Pro e-gift card, a pack of Cast Cray soft plastics, a 10-pack of Banana custom jigs, a holographic league sticker, and then one of the new magnets that John Parker designed for me. And then you also get a community post and video shout out. Now, whoever catches the single longest fish, the big fish winner of that championship live stream, they'll get their own package. It might be the same person that won one of the other categories. It might be a different person. That could be another strategy. Just go for the single biggest fish and win that package. But that person gets a $20 Amazon e-gift card, a pack of Cast Cray soft plastics, 2 assorted 5-packs of hog stickers, which are these big tube jigs that are already ready to rig and ready to go. I watched Rocco from the Laugh Channel slam a bunch of trout on them out in Colorado, brook trout and rainbows. It was a ton of fun. But you get to choose your color and size for that 5-pack, and you can just assort it. So you can do like one of each color and different sizes and stuff. That goes for the big fish winner. A holographic league sticker, one of these magnets, autographed, obviously, and then a community post and video shout out. That'll be for the big fish winner. And then already, I'm going to get some more things thrown in here. But the entire time that live stream championship is going on, every 15, 20 minutes, I want to do a giveaway for the people in the chat. Just so it's constant action. Fish being caught, fun times being had, things being given away. I want it to be just crazy. So these are the chat giveaways I already have for that live stream, and we'll add more things too. But I've got 6 of my logo stickers, 3 of my hook set magnets. Again, any magnets or stickers will be autographed. 3 of these new magnets that John Parker from Real Time Catfishing designed for me. 5 new holographic stickers with this design on them. 5 packs of Cast Cray Outdoors soft plastics of the winner's choices. 5 Cast Cray holographic stickers. 6 SunfishKing sticker sheets, and what that is basically just a sheet with 6 different stickers on them with mine. That'll be autographed, obviously. 3 SunfishKing keychains. 4 SunfishKing coasters. I got a new keychain design that's got that crown logo that's up in the corner. I'll give away 5 of those keychains. I'll give away 3 Fishing League t-shirts. So 3 t-shirts with the Fishing League logo on the front, maybe something on the back. I'm not sure. Whatever is the cheapest way to do it. And then 2 Fishing League logo coffee mugs. And then I'm going to give away 10 Fishing League holographic stickers. I had some stickers made just for this event with the Fishing League logo, which is what you guys see on the thumbnail. Just that logo that I designed. That is all the prizes. I need to take a drink after saying all that. Let me get caught up in the chat real quick. If anyone has any questions, let me know. And if anyone wants to sponsor, add to the prizes at all, let me know too. At this point, our goal for tonight for the live stream before it is over was to get $100 worth of funds donated for this league. We had $105 donated. Thank you to all the sponsors. And then we had 2 prize packages donated. We had Takedown Catfishing. He donated 2 different packs of stickers, but I'm just going to count that as one pack because I was looking for 4 different packages from 4 different people, hopefully. And then we had a 25 pack of gold hat hooks from Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors, which is awesome too. So big shout out to all those people. If we get 2 more prizes or 2 more prize packages donated tonight, then I will be adding the Bass Finder box to the league prizes, and I'll be adding a $10 Bass Pro gift card to the chat prizes for that live stream championship. So we're getting close to that goal right there. I appreciate everybody. Also, my other goal is to get over 60 likes on the stream tonight. We're at 33 right now, over halfway. If we get to 60, I'll give away some autographed magnets at the end of this live stream to some of you awesome people in the chat. But thank you so much for being here. Please like and share it out. We'll be live for a little bit longer. I want to give a quick shout out to all of the sponsors and stuff like that. I got a couple more things to talk about, and then we'll basically just do Q&A and whoever wants to share anything or whatever. But if anyone's in here, if you're in this fishing league, if you haven't talked about it already, is anyone catching anything? How's it going? Does anyone plan on entering that hasn't? Is anyone on the fence about entering? Jailbait and Tackle, 33 likes, folks. Please help this starving college student survive. Anything is possible. What's going on? There's another league sponsor right there. We appreciate you. Snake River Catfish Layers in the house. I believe he's entering this league, so good luck to him if he is. Takedown, I saw your message that you sent me an email. I'll respond to that after this live stream is over. I appreciate that, buddy. Fishing's been slow. Got a few to enter this week. There you go. You doing any more fishing before Sunday? Or are you done fishing for the week, Pickle? But that's awesome that you were at least able to catch some. Yeah, if I'm not entering this thing, I might. If I do go fishing, maybe I'll keep track of my best 5 fish each week just to see where I would stack up just for fun. But I'm not going to actually enter for prizes or anything. And I won't be competitive because I'm running the thing and I got my own stuff going on. But if this was being hosted by someone else, I would have loved for it to start last week because I caught some decent trout out in Colorado. And I would have been able to put at least 2 species on the board. And I would have been able to put several 15, 16-inch fish on the board, 14 to 16-inch fish on the board, which would have added up to, over 60 inches total for the top 5, which is okay. It's not great. I'll be fishing throughout the week. Well, good luck to you. You can wait to the end of the week to send them to me. If you're worried about forgetting, I don't really want people to do this, but if you're worried about it, feel free to send me your top couple fish right now. And if you happen to catch if you happen to end up sending me 7 or 8 by the end of the week, I'll just take your top 5. That's fine. I would prefer for people to just wait and send me their top 5, but I would much rather you send me 7 fish by midnight on Sunday than for you to send me some fish Tuesday next week and say, oh, I forgot to include. You know what I mean? Like, I won't be able to count them at that point. So let's see. Fresno, it's the only time sturgeon lives matter. Got to take advantage of it while I can. Yeah, some guy commented and said, here's the only flaw in your rules I see is that someone who lives near sturgeon or, really long fish like big alligator gar, they could just go out and catch a bunch and win this thing. And I said, yeah. I said, I don't understand how that's a flaw in my rules. That's how it is in any size tournament. If you're in a tournament on a lake, that's one thing. But an online tournament where people are all fishing in different states or different areas, yeah, the people who live closer to the big fish are going to have an advantage. How is that a flaw in my rules? That's just life. If I live next to Lake Okeechobee, I'm probably going to have better chances of catching big bass than somebody who lives in Utah next to some creeks. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. It's not a flaw in my rules. You want to have a better chance of catching better fish, move to a place that has bigger fish. Life isn't fair. I can't make it fair for everybody in different areas. I can only make it as fair as I can with my rules. So, I wasn't upset by that, but the fact that he called that a flaw in my rules, I was just like, you need to think about what you're saying. Snake River is disqualified. Them dinosaurs are too big. That's so funny. I would love to see some big sturgeon caught for this thing. What folks watching have sturgeon in their waters? Yeah, let's find out if anyone besides Snake River has sturgeon available to them. Blue catfish get big. Yeah, you can catch them. You can catch some 40-inch blue cats. Also, people are sitting here talking about sturgeon being able to win. You'd have to catch 5 monster sturgeon in a week for you to be in a league of your own. And even at that point, there's alligator gar that get almost as big as some sturgeon. Now, sturgeon do get bigger. But I'm just saying, there's also ocean fish that get as big as sturgeon. This tournament includes freshwater and saltwater. So everyone's talking about the sturgeon guys, but no one's talking about the guys catching sailfish. But yeah, you got muskie and pike. There's a lot. I would say, unless Snake River or some ocean, and I don't even know if anyone's entering who is fishing in saltwater. But unless these guys are hammering 5 monsters every week, I would say if you're catching 40-inch pike, muskie, gar, catfish, carp, probably still have a pretty good chance to do well in this thing. And there's first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place. Even if Snake River enters a ton of giant fish, you can still get second. You could still win for most species. You just go that route. You can try to catch 5 different species every single week. Again, tiebreakers will be decided by me. I don't think there'll be a tie for most combined length just because that would be really crazy to happen. But there is a chance there could be tie for most species caught if people catch 5 different species every week, or if it just people happen to, the 2 winners happen to both catch 30 species or whatever it may be. Then I will do the tiebreaker that way. So I'll say right now the tiebreaker for most species is going to be combined length. So if you're trying to send most species each week, put them on a ruler or a bump board and send in the length. If you don't send in the length, I can't include the length. So let's say 2 people both catch 40 species by the end of this thing. If one caught a bunch of monsters, but they were only entering for species and they didn't include length, and the other person caught a bunch of minnows of all different species, but they input length in everyone, they would win the tiebreaker because I actually have length to count. Even though the other person caught bigger fish, if they don't include lengths, they can't officially count the lengths. So I would recommend, even if you're entering for species, include the lengths because that might be your tiebreaker. Or you never know. There might not be as many people as you think entered this thing, and you might still be able to squeeze in 5th place. Or you might win the weekly bonus prize if we have a slow week or something. You never know. JT, what's going on? Are whales fish asking for a friend? No. There's sturgeon and long-nosed gar near you. Yeah, if you get on one of those, bam, I've caught a long-nosed gar that was only 8 or 9 pounds, but it was long. This thing was, I don't know how many inches, but 30-something inches, maybe 40. It was a long fish. Bite is hecka slow right now. It's easier to catch bass than sturgeon. Yeah, maybe you start off the first week with some bass and maybe some catfish or whatever. Maybe you get a few species under your belt. If you can get a couple, 13-inch, 14-inch bass, that's a respectable length right there. And then if you can catch some rainbow trout about the same length, there's another species. I would just play it smart this first week, Snake River, if you're able to get out and fish, man. Try to play the game of trying to get, I don't know if you can get 5 different species, but try to get as many species as you can, up to 5 of decent sized fish. So like if you can get a 12+ inch trout, a 12+ inch bass, a 12+ inch channel cat, there's 3 right now. And if you could pull at just one sturgeon that's like, 20 inches out, there's 4 freaking species right there. You can go maybe try to catch a panfish of some type, or try to catch a carp or something. You could get 5 different species and get a pretty respectable length, even with the bite being slow. So I think whoever wins this thing is going to be the person who, on their good weeks, they shine, and on their bad weeks, they still put a few new species or a few decent length fish on the board. I don't think anybody's going to have an amazing week every single week. Someone might, but things come up, even someone out there who has access to monster sturgeon, catfish, carp, they might not be able to fish every single week. So never get discouraged. And it does not cost anything to enter. So there's nothing to lose. You're going to have fun either way. You're probably going to, what I would recommend is enter this thing if you're on the fence. Go for the big fish that are maybe in your area that you haven't been able to catch. Try to catch some new species you haven't caught. try to make an excuse to go drive an hour and fish a new spot. Like, take yourself out of your comfort zone and have a time. Take it from Snake River. I'm sure he'll tell you. He's not a huge bass fisherman, but he joined my bass tournament a couple years ago, and he had a ton of fun. And he ended up getting like 4th place, and I think he won like a hoodie or a T-shirt and some other awesome prizes. Like, I do fun tournaments. They're a ton of fun. Take yourself out of your comfort zone. Do some fun stuff. Make it happen. That's what I think. It's me and the lady tag teaming this tournament. It's got to be one or the other, Snake River. So she's got to enter separately. She's got to enter separately, man. So you can send me your 5 and then her 5 separate. So you guys, you can work it like a tag team if you want, but you've got to send me 5 that you've caught and 5 that she's caught. You can't send me any that she's caught entering as you. It's a single angler tournament. You're good, Jailbait. I'm not down with the cast and reel. We both entering it. Right on. Yeah, good luck to you both. I just wanted to make sure you didn't do anything incorrectly the first week and have any fish not count. I don't want to upset anyone right away. Trust me, the rules might seem complicated, but this was as simple as I could make it. This was as simple as I could think to make it, while also trying to cover all my bases. Every time I do a live, you see the people in the chat who have great ideas, who fish tournaments like Ted and Henry Harrington and some of these other people. But I've tried not to include anything that's going to make it more complicated. I don't want people to be like, that's too complicated. I've done some giveaways before, and I don't think they were all that complicated, and the prizes were great. But I've had some people be like, I'm not entering. This is too complicated. I'm like, well, that's your loss, but she got her own code with her name on it. There you go. Kev is loving it so far. We fished sun up to sundown Monday, drove 200 miles. Oh, you guys are having a ton of fun. See, and my goal, if people make videos out of this, hey, I'm fishing for the SunfishKing Multi-Species Madness League right now. Me and my son are out fishing. We're trying to catch this. We're in 3rd place right now in the standing, like whatever. I think that would be awesome to see some of you awesome people that I'm subscribed to putting out some content behind the scenes of you fishing in the tournament and stuff like that. And if you don't want to take extra pictures, you could just make a video and just send me little clips from the video of each catch if you want. Just make sure that you have the code in there and the length and everything you want to get in there. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. That's one thing. Like, I was super excited for this thing, but I didn't even think about that until I was like seeing all these YouTubers that are entering, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be a ton of fun to see some content of people actually fishing in this league. The live stream, we'll all get to see everybody fishing, but like for the championship, for the regular league, there's all these channels. It's not just 6 or 7 people. So I think it'll be a ton of fun. Nephew Austin, what's going on? Welcome in. My son is sabotaging me. That's so funny. Have you said how to sign up yet? So on the reel, we went over all the rules. The rule video is linked down below, as well as the first weekly code video. You're going to want to go. You probably want to go watch the rule video. And you can just read the description of the rule video if that's easier. I've changed a couple things, but I don't think I've changed anything for the main league. I think anything I've changed is for the championship later on. So go watch that rule video and read the description. And basically the first weekly code, I already put that video out yesterday at 5 a.m. So it's up on my channel. Get that code, write it down on a piece of paper, and by midnight Central Time this Sunday, you need to send me photos or videos of your top 5 fish. And that can be, your top 5 by length, or if you want to just enter 5 different species, because you can win prizes by catching the most species too. However you want to do that. But send me up to 5 fish, and then I'll put down how many species you caught and what's the total length. And I'll just keep a running scoreboard. And so every Tuesday I'll come out with an update video right before my live stream. And I'll put out community posts and stuff updating people. So what you need to be aware of is 3 things: Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday. Every Monday, I'm going to have a new code come out with a new new video come out with a new weekly code. Your catches will not count for that week unless you have that weekly code on a piece of paper or something in that video. So you're going to want that in there. So that is number 1. That's Monday. Tuesday, I'll be coming out with an update every Tuesday if I can get it out. I might have to change it to Wednesday, but first we'll start with Tuesdays. I'll try to do them right before my live stream, maybe at 5, and then do my live stream at 5:30 or something. But I do weekly Tuesday live streams. Right before that, I'd like to put out an update for the scoreboard. Who's in first? How many fish have they caught? I mean, how many species have they caught? What's their total length? Who's in second? Everything like that. I'll update that. And what I really want to do is give people shout outs too. I want to be like, any fin is possible. Caught this 36-inch muskie, and that's one of the highlights for the week. Go check out their channel. They're linked in the description. Show a picture of the fish that you caught, the actual entry photo that you sent me. So if people send me photos and videos, I like to just throw together a quick little 5-minute video and say, here's the updated score, here's the standings, here's where everybody is. If anyone has added any prizes that week, maybe I'll give a quick update to that, and then I'll show some of the highlights for the week so you guys can get your channels and your catches featured, which would be super cool. And then I'll do my weekly Tuesday live stream where we can talk about the tournament, but not every or the fishing league, but not every Tuesday is going to be like tonight solely talking about the fishing league. I might do video reactions next week, or I might do whatever. We can still talk about the league while it's going on. So that's Tuesday, and then Sunday by midnight Sunday Central Time, by midnight Sunday Central Time, you need to have emailed me. Or you can try to send it to me on another social media, but you might want to check first. Emails is the preferred method. I like them all in one place. But you should email me, painkieran95@gmail.com. That email is in the description of this video. It's in the description of all my videos. It's in my about section, all that good stuff. You need to email me your 5 catches for that week, your top 5 catches, either photo or video, and include the code and include the length and the species. So you just need to do that by Sunday at midnight each week. So those are the 3 days each week you need to be aware of. Catches in by Sunday, new code Monday, score update Tuesday. Good to see you, nephew. Okay, we'll do our best with the video since we have to be in the water with these fish. Yes, which is why you can do, if you can't get a photo of the entire fish with the length, that's fine. And I don't even know how you get a good length on a giant sturgeon that's in the water, but you're just going to have to do the best you can to get the length on the fish. You're going to have to do the best you can. I would say a video might be better. If you can have one person video it while the other person is holding the tape, or I don't know. I don't know how you're going to do it. But yeah, that's just something that's one of the things you got to struggle with catching monster fish. It's a good problem to have in this tournament. You know, my fish is so big, it's hard to get a measurement on. Well, that's a good problem to have. But that's why I did length and not weight. You're not going to get a weight on a sturgeon. You know, if it weighs 300 pounds, that's going to be pretty hard to weigh. So that's why I did length instead of weight. And that's why people were like, make people have bump boards. Well, no one's going to have an 8-foot-long bump board. So I didn't make that a rule either. Again, I try to be inclusive for all anglers in these type of events that I do. I'm going to tap out of this stream later, Gary. I appreciate you sponsoring this thing. What's up, Skull Rush? So, y'all, it looks like he said we got 36 likes. All right, so 24. If we get 24 likes before this is over, I'm going to give away a couple of my new magnets, autograph them and everything. As far as we're trying to raise funds and get some prizes donated tonight, we had a goal tonight to get $100 in funds donated. We got $105 donated. We appreciate you. Obviously, we'll still accept more. I might set another goal or whatever if we get some more. But I also had a goal to get 4 different people to throw in some type of prize packages as donations for this thing, because we had a couple people drop out that were going to donate prizes. We still got awesome prizes, but I'm trying to make this thing huge. So we had 2 awesome people donate prize packages tonight, and our goal was 4. So we hit the monetary goal. If we can get 2 more awesome people to donate some type of prize packages tonight, then we will have hit my goal. And if I hit the goal, then I'm just adding more prizes. I'm throwing in this huge Bass Finder box with like $65 worth of lures in it. That's going to go to one of the winners of the league. And then I'm also going to throw in a $10 Bass Pro gift card to one of the people in the chat, because we're doing chat giveaways for the championship live stream. That's if we hit the goal tonight. If not, maybe I'll set another live stream donation goal next Tuesday, and we'll try to hit that. But even if we don't hit it, still 2 new prizes thrown in and $105 for shipping and prizes and stuff. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate that. So thank you so much. But I will gladly accept any more donations if anyone wants to sponsor this thing. Speaking of sponsors, let me get caught up in the chat. Let me give a quick shout out to all my sponsors. Then there's a few more things I want to mention, and then we'll just take any questions anyone has, anything anyone wants to talk about related to the league or otherwise after that. Lots of prizes to be had. Yeah, ton of prizes. SoFlo, what's going on? I'll toss in a t-shirt for one of these prizes. All right, Snake River. So details on that, man. Is it a Snake River Catfish Slayer t-shirt with your logo on it, or what type of t-shirt? And is it one where it can be whatever size the winner wants, or do you just have one t-shirt for a certain prize? Let's get some details on that, because I would love to add you as a sponsor. I would love to add that as an additional prize, and then that would be 3 prizes out of the 4. We'd be 1 prize donation away from our goal for the live stream tonight, which would be sick, because we've already hit that funds goal. So what type of t-shirt are we talking here? That's awesome. If somebody could share the link for Snake River Catfish Slayer, I would appreciate that. He looks like he's going to sponsor this awesome league too. It's cool. We got a lot of people that are both sponsoring the league and participating in it. So they're having fun in this event that I'm hosting, and they're also contributing to the event to make it possible too. I really appreciate that when people do. That's a super supporter, you know? Let's see. See you, Native. All right. So while we wait to figure out exactly what type of t-shirt Snake River's talking about. Okay. Catfish Slayer Snake River Catfish Slayer or Snake River Sturgeon Slayer t-shirt, whatever color you want, up to 2XL, you can pick the category. Okay. All right. So I'll just pick one of the categories to win one of those shirts. Probably one of the big fish categories or one of the total combined length ones, because catfish and sturgeon are big fish. But I'll figure that out. We'll get that added too. So appreciate that. That's freaking awesome. Now I changed my mind. I want to enter because I want to win one of those shirts. Snake River. For real, I love your logo. That'd be a sick shirt. A Snake River Catfish or Sturgeon Slayer t-shirt. Any color up to 2XL. Sweet. I'm going to get you added right now. So let's get Snake River Catfish Slayer's link shared in the chat if we haven't. I'm going to get him added right now as a channel sponsor, or as a fishing league sponsor, I should say. So that reminds me, let's get to sponsors for this thing right now. I'm going to be reading straight from the video description down below. I'm refreshing it to make sure it has all the up-to-date sponsors. And if moderators could help me share some of these people's links, I'd appreciate it. We're at 37 likes, 23 likes away from me giving you guys some free magnets. They are for sale. Okay. So Snake River, is that a Teespring thing, or where can I find that merch store link or whatever? Snake River, or is it something people have to put in an order for you? I'll have to check those out, man. If anyone is on TikTok, I'm close to 1,000 to go live. Yeah, for sure, man. I think I finally followed you back on there. I'm not good at TikTok, but yeah, let people know what your name is on TikTok. We'll get you some follows over there. I can get you shared in a couple of my Discords. I had some people help me hit 1,000 when I was close, so I'll try to help you get there. Let me tell you though, dude, you run a giveaway or something on TikTok. I was at like 900. I ran a giveaway and I got to like 1,100 in less than a week. It was crazy. Take down, you get 2 and sew them together. What about us fat guys? That's hilarious. Name is the okay. It's just Snake River Catfish Slayer. All right, yeah. Check out Snake River Catfish Slayer on TikTok, y'all. Help him get his 1,000. Help him go live. So let's talk about all the sponsors here. So first off, if we could get the link shared for Pond Hopper TV. Sorry, Pond Predator Nation is what I was about to say. That is a sponsor, but Pond Hopper TV is the live stream sponsor of my channel for the entire month of January. Big shout out to them. Their link is, I don't know, a third of the way down in the description or so. Definitely check them out. I got a collab that I did with them recently coming out soon. We collabed with a third channel as well, Double Hook Angling, and I plan on a couple future collabs with Pond Hopper TV as well. It was a ton of fun. We didn't catch a lot of fish, but the next time we collab, it'll be a goal to catch a ton of fish to redeem ourselves. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the collab that I'm going to be putting out soon. Big shout out to Pond Hopper TV. They also are a sponsor of this league. They threw in the 7-foot light ugly stick rod. I think that was for like the second place winner of one of the categories. So big shout out to Pond Hopper TV, Rex, Mike, and Jared. Awesome guys. Definitely check them out. If we get their link shared, that would be great. Let's see. Also want to give a quick shout out to Laura the Explorer. Her link is at the very top of the description. If you don't have Laura, please pick her up. She is, I don't know how far away from 1,000, but she's over 900 subscribers. She's getting close to 1,000. We're just going to keep on helping her, keep on pushing her until she hits that 1,000. She deserves it. She's freaking awesome. What's up, Fish and Junk? Welcome in. So big shout out to Laura. Let's help push her to 1,000. And then here are the sponsors. So big shout out to Pickle Outdoors. If any moderators want to follow along with me and go through the current sponsors about halfway down or so in the description of this thing, that would be a huge help to help share their links. I understand we don't have that many people in here, so if we can't get all their links shared, that's cool. They are in the description if anybody's interested. So all these links will be in the description. So big shout out to Pickle Outdoors. He is a sponsor. He threw in the 13 fishing ice fishing combo. Big shout out to Cast Cray Outdoors. They threw in a ton of soft plastic baits for this thing. They also discounted the reel that I'm going to be donating for this thing. They discounted all of those holographic stickers that I'm going to be donating for this thing as well. So big shout out to Cast Cray Outdoors. I've got their website link down below, their YouTube link down below. I've got a 10% code if you want a discount on any merch, lures, tackle, hunting stuff from their website. Definitely use my code and get yourself 10% off, and it helps me out as well. So big shout out to them. Again, Pond Hopper TV, another shout out to them. They donated that rod as well as being the channel sponsor for the month for my live streams. Huge shout out to Rocco from the Laugh channel for donating those hog sticker tube jigs, the 2 assorted 5-packs of those. Big shout out to him for that. And then to Hog Stickers themselves, the actual company, I've got their Etsy shop linked down below. And let me tell you, those tube jigs will catch the heck out of some fish. So I watched Rocco slay some rainbow trout and some brook trout through the ice on those out in the mountains over last Friday. That was crazy. But also, he took 4th place in the big SunfishKing bass tournament that I did last summer. And I think he got like 24 smallmouth or 25 smallmouth or something. And he caught every single one of them on one of those hog stickers. So you want color advice, hit him up. You want to get some of those hog sticker tube jigs for yourself, check them out on Etsy. It's pretty good price, especially for the fact that you can completely just pick your 5-pack and assort them by color and sizes, and they catch the fish. I mean, they slay them. So big shout out to Hog Stickers and Rocco from the Laugh channel. Another big shout out to sponsor Real Time Catfishing. They for free designed the logo that is on the SunfishKing magnets and stickers that I'm going to be donating for this thing. And then if I decide to donate any merchandise that has the old logo that they designed for me a little over a year ago, about a year and a half ago, that John Parker from Real Time Catfishing designed for me, then that would be a free design that he did for me as well. So they didn't throw anything in for this, but they did design the merch that I'm going to be donating for this, and that was free. And if you want someone to design merch for you, usually costs quite a bit of money. So graphic design stuff, it's not always super cheap. Fishing Time, let's go. Big shout out. He helped with a monetary donation. Thumpaholic helped with a monetary donation. Anyfin is possible helped with a monetary donation. Big shout out to those 3. If we could get their links shared, that would be appreciated. If we get their links shared. Huge shout out to Pond Predator Nation for throwing in 2 custom Pond Predator custom painted lures. He does some awesome work. I have several of his lures myself. I've showed a couple off on the channel. And then also he's going to try to help get me a deal where I can get some more baits to throw in his prizes with another company. We'll see if we can make that happen. If not, it's fine. If so, even better. Big shout out to Native Wildman as well for monetary donation and just being awesome. Shout out to him. We get his link shared. I'd appreciate it. He is a channel member. He's an awesome dude. Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors for donating 25 of those gold hat hooks. We really appreciate him. Geo Outdoors for a monetary donation. We appreciate that. Takedown Catfishing for a monetary donation and some of his awesome channel stickers. Laura the Explorer for a monetary donation. Let's get all their links shared. If not, you guys can go click them in the description. They're all under current sponsors in the description for this very video. And then Snake River Catfish Layer for throwing in one of his awesome t-shirts. Last but not least, as far as YouTube channels, is going to be Alvin Lewis for a huge $50 monetary donation. It's going to really help with shipping and adding to the prizes and stuff like that. Thank you, Alvin. You're freaking awesome. Zahner's Angler Supply. I've got their website linked down below. Just a general angler supply store, but I think that they're pretty good at being able to get people things that are hard to come by. I think that's one of their specialties. So definitely check them out. They sponsor Pond Predator. Gosh, I keep saying the wrong one. They sponsor Pond Hopper TV and those three anglers. And so you might see some of the Zahner's Angler Supply merch in their videos and stuff like that. And they will be fishing with lures and tackle plenty of times from Zahner's Angler Supply. So check them out. They helped sponsor this thing with that rod that Pond Hopper TV threw in. I've got the link, again, like I said, for hog stickers, which are those tube jigs that Rocco is donating. And then Banana Custom Jigs. Jared from Pond Hopper TV owns that company, makes some awesome jigs. I've seen some nice crappie caught on them on days when no bait was catching any fish. No one was catching anything. Those Banana Custom Jigs came in clutch and caught several decent crappie that were keeper size. And, I've seen them work. And he makes several designs, several styles, colors, sizes, and weights. Does some really good work. So definitely check out Banana Custom Jigs. I've got the Facebook and Instagram link for those profiles to go check out Banana Custom Jigs. They do deals and sales sometimes. They do auctions in Facebook groups if you want to go follow them there. And I know I got like $200+ worth of jigs and a carrying case for them for $76 plus $8 shipping. So $84 shipped. I got over $200 worth of baits and a carrying case. Just through one of those auctions online. So definitely check those out. I'll be using some of those and some will be in giveaways in the future. But yeah, those are freaking awesome. And if you want 10% off of your purchase from Banana Custom Jigs, I've got a code down below. Just mention King Banana when you check out. It's written down below. It gets shoved 10% off. So that is the shout out to all the sponsors of my channel, of my live streams, and of this fishing league. Oh my goodness gracious. We got a $50 boom, 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 boom from the last cast with TikTok. We have had $155 donated tonight. I appreciate that. The goal was 100. We blew that away. We are actually one prize donation of some form away from hitting our goal, which our goal was to get 4 different people to donate some prizes or prize packages tonight and $100 in monetary donations to make this thing awesome. And if we hit that, again, I'm throwing in a whole Bass Finder box for one of the prize winners for the fishing league, and I'm throwing in a $10 Bass Pro gift card for one of you awesome viewers in the chat for the championship. It looks like we might hit that. We are one prize away from hitting that. $155. That's freaking crazy. That is freaking crazy. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we'll make another goal for donations and stuff for next week's live stream. And if we can hit that, then I'll throw in some even more stuff. So we blew away the monetary donation goal, $155. We got 4 prize packages thrown in. That's pretty. 3 prize packages thrown in tonight. Again, we can get one more, then I'll throw in that Bass Finder box, and I'll throw in a $10 Bass Pro gift card for somebody. I really appreciate you guys. Either way, whether we get a 4th prize package donated tonight or not, it's fine. All these donations really help make this league possible and future events possible. I want to give a huge shout out to the last cast with TikTok. One, for that huge $50 donation. It's going to really help with this league. Also, with being a channel member, with being an awesome supporter. She puts out some great content. She's dropped a ton of donations for different events and just for channel donations in the past. She's been a long-time channel member. She's giving me shout-outs and stuff like that. She deserves all the shout-outs in the world. Go check out her channel. If someone could please share the link for the last cast with TikTok, definitely check out her channel. She's sponsored my live streams for multiple months. Definitely a great supporter. Someone you should be hook set to. Somebody you should know if you don't. She's awesome. Check her out. And TikTok, I really appreciate you. That is a huge donation right there to help with this fishing league. We had somebody drop out. It was someone who was going to throw in like 4 or 5 different custom painted lures and a custom painted rod, and they just, unfortunately, they weren't able to to commit to the things that they said they were going to throw in, and I have no hard feelings because it's just an unfortunate situation. It's not their fault, and they told me as soon as they found out. So I always try to get as many things donated and try to make the prizes as big as possible for these events. I like to make them huge, but we had some things drop out, so now I'm like double time trying to raise funds and get things donated. So I really appreciate that. We got another $50 boom, 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 boom from the last cast with TikTok. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. $50 boom, boom, boom from the last cast with TikTok. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, that is $205 donated tonight. The goal was 100. We doubled that. We got 3 items donated. We didn't get the 4. I said if we got 4 items donated and $100, I would throw in a Bass Finder box, and I would throw in a $10 Bass Pro gift card for the chat. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and do it, even with only the 3 items so far. I'm going to go ahead and throw in $10 Bass Pro gift card because that is some awesome donations that you guys did tonight to make this thing awesome. So I'm throwing in a ton of stuff out of my pocket, but I'm going to throw in even more because of that. So $10 Bass Pro gift card for the chat and another Bass Finder box. And if we did not share the link for Last Cast with TikTok, we better do that now. I appreciate you so much for that. $100 towards this fishing league. She better get a million shout outs. I'm telling you right now. So Last Cast with TikTok, I'm going in right now to this video description. You guys might have to refresh it to see it. I'm going to add you as a channel sponsor right now. Actually, you know what? The Last Cast with TikTok. I'm going to add you as the very first channel sponsor on there because of that $100 donation. That's pretty crazy. Thank you so much for that. The Last Cast with, oh no, Control Z. Technical difficulties. I'm getting you listed as a fishing league sponsor right now. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you're going down as the first one because that's freaking awesome of you. Thank you so much. So our sponsors now are Last Cast of TikTok, Cast Cray Outdoors, Pond Predator TV, or gosh, dang it, Pond Hopper TV. I'm never going to be able to get your guys' names apart. Pond Hopper TV, The Laugh Channel, Real Time Catfishing, Fishing Time Let's Go, Thumpaholic, Any Fitness Possible, Pond Predator Nation, Native Wild Man, Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors, Geo Outdoors, Takedown Catfishing, Laura the Explorer, Snake River Catfishing, Alvin Lewis, Zainer's Angler Supply, Hog Stickers, and Banana Custom Jigs. Thank you guys so much, and a special shout out to The Last Cast for TikTok and Alvin Lewis for their huge donations. A special shout out to Pond Hopper TV and Pickle Outdoors for their huge donations as well. And oh yeah, I didn't put Pickle Outdoors back on there. What happened there? Pickle, I got you. You were deleted, but you're back. And a special shout out to Pond Hopper TV for being the live stream sponsor for the month. So thank you so much. So I got all of that. Everybody should be up to date as far as sponsors linked in the description. Thank you so much. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna throw in another Bass Finder box for a league prize. We're gonna throw in a $10 Bass Pro gift card as well for a chat prize. We've got 3 items donated or packages donated from or prize packs or prizes donated from 3 different people. We got $205 donated tonight. So I don't think that it's gonna happen. But as a goal, if we do, I'll set a second goal. I don't think we're going to be live that much longer, but just in case, whatever. If we end up getting 5 prize packages, so 2 more things donated, and if we end up getting $250 donated tonight, so that'd be $45 more donated. If we can get all that, then I will go ahead and I will throw in, let's see. How do I want to do this? I will throw in another. I'll throw in another 2 $10 Bass Pro gift cards for the chat, and I will throw in a mystery item, which is going to be freaking awesome. I don't want to say what it is yet, but I'll throw in an awesome mystery item for either a league or championship prize too. So I don't think that'll happen. But I like goals. I like to try to strive for things, and we can make this thing even super huge. So we've got 3 awesome prize packs donated tonight from 3 different people. We got $205 donated for funds for this thing. That's more than enough. That's great. You guys are awesome. But if we do happen to get 2 more prize items donated tonight to make 5, if we happen to get $45 more donated tonight to make 250, I'll throw 2 more $10 Bass Pro gift cards for the chat. That'll be 3 total $10 Bass Pro gift card giveaways for the people in the chat watching that championship live stream. And I'll throw in a nice mystery item for either the league or the championship for one of the prizes for either the league or the championship. I know what it is, but I don't want to say it because it's going to be freaking awesome. But the next time I do an update, I will mention it. That's if we hit this other goal. But I am throwing in that other Bass Finder box in that $10 Bass Pro gift card. We didn't necessarily hit our goal, but we got way above it on the donation side, and we got close enough to it on prizes. That's fine. I'll throw in that out of my pocket. So pretty soon, probably this week or next week, I'll come out with an update video on the prizes, and I'll talk about the couple things that I had to take out because of the person that dropped out, the things that I threw in to replace them, and then all the new things that we've added thanks to you guys. So that is freaking awesome. I'll come up with an updated prize video soon, and then in one of my live streams afterwards, I'll make sure to let everyone know, hey, we've had some prizes added. And I'm sure as the league, it's a 10-week league, and then a couple weeks later, we'll have the championship. I'm sure we're going to get a ton more prizes donated and a ton more funds donated to help with shipping and everything. But yeah, I'm not going to pocket any of this. At the end, I guarantee still going to be well over $100 in items out of my pocket, if not more. There's still going to be well over $100 on top of that out of my pocket in shipping. That's after all the donations. And I still got, my time and energy to do it. So it's not like I'm asking you guys for money to pocket it or anything. This all goes back to the league. I could have made a league that people pay to enter, but I don't want to exclude anybody who can't pay to enter, who doesn't have the funds to do that, but they want to enjoy this fishing league. Maybe financial troubles are the reason why somebody needs a fishing league, a free fishing league to take their mind off things, just to have fun and go out and fish. I don't want to exclude anybody. If there's people like you who could donate a little bit here and there, who want to help support an event like this, to help run the thing, that way those who are less fortunate can participate for free without worrying about being excluded. I think that is wonderful. I think it's awesome that there are people that like to donate to help put on events like this that everybody can participate in and not worry about, can I afford to enter that event or whatever. So that's why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. All right, let me make sure I'm caught up in the chat. I really appreciate that. Those donations last cast with TikTok. That's awesome. Thank you, Fish and Junk, for dropping all those links. Send me an email, buddy, if you want. I can send you maybe one of my hook set magnets or maybe a sticker that you don't have or something. You just let me know if there's anything I can do. I mean, I know you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, but if there's anything I can do to say thanks for being an awesome moderator, let me know. Anything cheap. I'm not sending you a rod or anything. I just can't keep up. Oh, you're killing it, Fish and Junk. Just in case you're mental and not hooked set to SunfishKing, here you go. Thanks, Fish and Junk. What's up, Rebel? How's it going, buddy? Thanks for sharing Molly's link, too. I don't know where she's at. There's my dad. What's up, King? This was a while ago. Just got back from climbing. Seems like I always join your lives late on climbing evenings. Well, we're only 2 hours in, but I don't think we'll even go to 3 full hours in this live. I mean, I don't have that much more to talk about. I got a few more things to mention, and then it's just Q&A, and you just ask or talk about the league or whatever. Yeah, Last Cashy is freaking awesome. I agree. Let's see. There's my dad. He does make good music. He's doing it, people. I appreciate all you do, TikTok. You're freaking awesome. If you guys don't have this channel right here, Last Cast with TikTok, you're messing up. Don't you forget it, Fish and Junk. And look up TikTok on Fishbrain. If you got a Fishbrain, follow her on there as well. Some really quality posts on there. Y'all are slacking and y'all know it. TikTok's only at 206. She needs to be at 20,006. I agree. No problem, King. Santa was good to me this year. That's awesome. That is awesome. Santa was good to me too. I got a drone. I got a freaking drone. You don't have to do that, King. Just have a great show. Well, thank you so much, TikTok, and I will. Not just for you, but I will put on a good show for you. I'll do it for everybody, but I know that the reason why I had $205 in donations tonight is because people know that I'm pretty thorough about running events like this. I try to make them fair. I try to make them fun. I try to include everybody. And I really appreciate you guys for making this possible because I don't have the money to be buying every single one of these prizes out of my pocket and shipping them all out, everything like that. I threw in a lot more prizes than I could probably pay for from the beginning, knowing that I would get some donations, but I need to be careful doing that going forward in case the donations don't come. I don't ever want to promise something I can't send out. As of now, I've sent out everything that I've ever said that I would give away, and I want to keep my word. So I appreciate you guys making this possible. And when I add up all the donations and estimate how much shipping is going to be and everything, if I do get to a point where I'm like, okay, I've got all of shipping paid for, and I've got this much of the prizes that I'm buying paid for, then maybe I'll throw in some more stuff and throw in some more stuff here or there, because I am going to be throwing some like I said, probably a couple hundred out of my pocket for this freaking league. But yeah, that's even with donations. So I'll never get to the point where it's like, okay, the donations have paid for everything and now I'll keep the rest of this. So I just want you guys to know, if you do donate to this league, whether it's an item, money, or whatever, it goes to the league. If anyone's, I know the people who have been with me for a while are like, we know King, but for those of you who are newer, you can ask the people in here. I never try to get anything off anyone, take advantage. I do these events because they're fun. When I think of an event like a trivia or a fishing league or a fishing tournament, it always starts with, what type of event would I like someone else to, like, what would be fun for me to participate in? And I start with that. So this fishing league would be a ton of fun. It would take me out of my comfort zone to try to catch new types of fish, bigger fish, new PBs, stuff like that. I would love to join a league that would take me out of my comfort zone, and it would be a lot of fun like that. Free to join, awesome prizes. So that's kind of where I started with the idea and just ran with it from there. And like I said at the beginning of this, I've got some ideas for some for some live stream fishing tournaments, probably around June. And they'll be for different species. So like I might do one for panfish, one for like bass, trout, walleye, one for catfish and carp and stuff. And those will be a ton of fun if you're more of a specific one species person or you specialize in one area. Those might be more fun for you to enter. Lloyd, what's going on, buddy? Ted, I will throw in a St. Croix combo rod and reel as soon as you donate it. Fish and Junk, how would I donate some stuff, not money? Okay, well, Fish and Junk, the number one thing that I think that you do that is awesome is you tie your own flies and jigs. I think you could tie a couple flies and jigs and do like a couple different prizes where people, like, first place wins this jig of yours, first place in this other category wins a fly of yours, whatever. Or you could put together a little package of like assorted 3 or 4 flies or jigs, and you could give away a small assorted pack of those or a couple packs or whatever, something that you tie up just for this event. Or if that's the route you want to go, tying up some jigs or flies, you could also say winner's choice. You could be like, I want to give away 2 3-packs, 4-packs, 5-packs, 6-packs, whatever, of jigs or flies, and have the winner email me, and we'll pick colors together and I'll tie them up for them. And then you could even go live and say, hey, I'm tying up the 5-pack of jigs or the 5-pack of flies that I promised for any finish possible because they got second place in the most species caught or whatever. That's my idea if you want, because I'm just going off of what, like, I like to include prizes for people in the community because people make custom lures and they tie flies and they have awesome logos and stuff like that. And I like when people donate their stuff because that way I can kind of like get your name out there and show off your stuff, and you can kind of see them make a video. Hey, I won these awesome jigs from Fish and Junk. So that's why I went with you tie jigs, you tie flies. You could do something like that. If you don't want to go that route, I don't know if you have any unopened baits or fishing tackle or anything laying around, or if you want to go buy a cheap lure or reel or something to throw in. You could even, the best way to do it is to find something on Amazon that's not that expensive and say, hey, I'll ship this directly to the winner, because you can get either cheap or free shipping on Amazon. That's how I do rods and reels. If I wanted to ship a 7-foot rod reel combo to somebody, it would cost like $200 or something crazy. But I could just order the rod and reel combo for $60 or whatever it is from Amazon and have it free shipped to the person. So I spent less on the whole thing than I would for shipping if I were to ship it myself. So pro tip right there if you're doing giveaways. But fishing junk, you don't have to throw in anything. But yeah, I think it'd be awesome throwing some of your flies or a pack of your flies, or let the winner pick some flies and you tie them up for them live, or however you want to do it. But if you want to sponsor this thing, I will gladly put you down as a sponsor. I'll gladly give you some shout outs, and I will gladly take your stuff and give it away as prizes on here. I appreciate you wanting to do that. Everyone is hook setting each other. Pickle Outdoors says this fishing league is going to be epic, man. I agree. I think the championship's going to be a ton of fun too. And it's just going to give me how this thing goes will give me ideas for the future. Because I've got ideas for fishing leagues and tournaments and stuff for the future. I've got one particular idea that I've only shared with one other person. And that person knows who they are. They're in here right now. And it's an idea I have for next year. It's such a big idea, I don't even want to try it till next year. But it's kind of like a fishing league, but it's more like a bunch of challenges that you can choose to enter or not. And it's like I don't want to get too much. Basically, it's kind of like a fishing league, kind of like a series of tournaments. And it's like an ongoing thing with a scoreboard. And you have to do good in several different events to be able to stay in the running, and people will be disqualified and other people will stay in. It's basically going to be a ton of fun. I don't want to get any more into it. There's no guarantee that it's going to happen, but I've got huge ideas for something I want to run next year. So basically this tournament will be a really good, not only will it be a fun event, and there'll be some really happy winners and some happy participants and some people that get to watch an awesome live championship, and the other viewers that get to just follow along week to week and watch all the updates and the highlights and everything. I think it's going to be great. But it's also a learning experience. Anything that goes really well and that I like, and anything that I don't like, or I'm like, that could have gone better, or, oh, that was a conflict that I totally did not foresee. Anything like that happens, I will absorb that information and use that to mold the next event that I do on my channel and try to make it even better. So I wouldn't mind donating flies if you could open up a category for biggest fish caught on the fly rod. I cannot do that for the league because it would just be on the honor system, right? It would just be somebody saying, oh, I caught this on the fly rod, right? Like we could, if you want to, it's your donation. We can do that if you want. If you want to do that on the honor system, that's fine. Or we could do in the championship, hey, if someone wants to bring a fly rod, because that would be a live stream. We can watch somebody do it. But again, people might not want to bring a fly rod just for that championship if they're not going to be fishing with a fly rod. So I don't know. I'm not against saying, okay, biggest fish caught for the whole league on a fly rod gets a pack of your flies or whatever. That's fine. But you would have to know it's going to be on the honor system. So they could lie. They could catch it on something else and just hold their fly rod out. Also, I would have to make some video or something of it saying, hey, biggest fish caught on a fly rod wins this fishing junk fly package. And then only people who see that video or hear me talk about that would know. And other people, because like what I'm saying is when people send me their pictures or videos of their fish, I'm not asking them to include what rod they caught it on or include a picture of the rod. So if someone caught something on a fly, the only way they would include the fly rod in the picture on purpose would be if they knew about this. So, I mean, it can happen. It would be rewarding the people who are subscribed to my channel and who watch the videos I put out. So that's totally fine if you want to do that. If you want to do the special fish and junk challenge, the biggest fish caught in the entire league on a fly rod gets whatever you want to donate, a 5-pack of flies, 10-pack of flies, 8-pack of flies, and it can be random flies, a sorted pack, it can be mystery pack. You can let them pick whatever you want. I think that's fine. I would make the person include their fly setup in the picture. And obviously they have to have the length. So by the end of the tournament, whatever was the longest fish caught that the person said, yes, I caught this on a fly rod, they've got to have the fly rod in the picture. That doesn't prove that, yes, they caught that fish on the fly, but at least proves, hey, they had a fly set up with them while they were out there. You know, if you can't confirm that they had a fly set up with them at all while they were out there, then you really have no idea if they caught it on the fly. I think that might work, Fish and Junk. What do you think of that idea? I could put out a video tomorrow or sometime this week and say, hey, for the fishing league, we got a new challenge. whoever catches the longest fish by the end of the league on a fly rod is going to win a pack of Fish and Junk flies. And maybe some other fly guy will like that and want to throw in their own stuff. Or maybe I'll throw in a cheap pack of flies that I find online or some tippet or something. I don't know. That's not a bad idea. And then the person just has to send in a picture of that fish that has to have the fly rod in the picture or the fly setup in the picture. That's not a bad idea. I can make a video of that tomorrow or later this week. And if people see it, great. If they don't, too bad, I think that would be pretty cool. Kind of as a challenge, encourage someone to catch something on a fly rod. The only reason that I am hesitant, the only reason I was hesitant at first is just because it's a league where people can send in pictures, so people can just lie. Because I thought about that at the beginning too, like a prize for biggest fish caught on a kid rod or best fish caught on this. But because it's not a live stream, it's really hard to tell what, you know what I mean? So yeah, let me know what you think about all that contradicting garbage that just came out of my mouth. SunfishKing sent you a text with the Sturgeon Slayer logo. Awesome, dude. I'll throw in a Pickle Outdoors snapback. I got you, man. All right, well, that is 4. That is 4 prizes right there. So, again, I said for a second goal for the night, if we were to hit 5 prizes of prize packages donated and $250 in funds donated, then I will throw in 2 more $10 gift cards for the chat, and I will throw in an awesome mystery item that I don't want to spoil just yet, which will be a prize for one of the people in the league or the championship. Pickle Outdoors, do you want that snapback to go with the first place winner of the multi-species, whoever catches the most species? Because that's the person that's going to get your 13 fishing ice combo. If you want the hat to go with that package, that's fine. If you would rather it go with another package, that's fine too. Or if you don't care, let me know. Most people, when they donate stuff, it's totally up to me. I'll put it wherever I want. And I can do that with this hat. But I didn't know if you were particularly wanting it to go with your ice rod or if you wanted to go with something, just wherever I want to put it as a prize. So I'll put that down right now. We got a Pickle Outdoors snapback. That's freaking awesome. Thank you, buddy. Just getting more and more awesome prizes for this thing. So that's 5 things donated. Oh, no, that's 4 things donated. Sorry. If we get 5 things donated tonight and $250 donated tonight, that'll be that second goal, and I'll throw in those other additional items from my pocket too. So that would be 1 more item and $45 more. I don't know if we'll hit that, but it's a worthy goal. Let's check on the amount of likes we have. I do a quick refresh here. It looks like, oh my goodness, I clicked the wrong thing. I hate not having a freaking mouse. All my USB ports are used up with other things. It looks like we got 41 likes. 41 likes on the live stream. If we get to 60, 42, it just went up to 42. 43 in front of my very eyes. Oh my gosh. You pick, that's fine. Will do, Pickle. I'll see where it fits the best, or maybe I'll just put it with that rod. That is freaking awesome. So 43 thumbs up. We're 17 away from 60. When we hit 60, I'm going to give away some autographed magnets tonight. SunfishKing magnet and a hook set magnet. And I'll give away probably 2 packs of those magnets if we hit 60 likes tonight. Awesome, Pickle Outdoors. If we get Pickle Outdoors link shared again, that'd be awesome. His link should also be down below as a sponsor. He's now donated an ice fishing combo and a snapback. So 2 pretty awesome prizes right there. We appreciate that. That's freaking awesome. Love the exclusiveness and simplicity. It's refreshing. Cough, fly fishing category. Cough, cough. So what do you think about that Fish and Junk? By the way, I just got back from Ireland, and I love the package I came home to. Freaking awesome, Tiktaalik. Glad you got it. Snake River Catfish Slayer, we need to talk about you getting a haircut. What are you talking about? I will donate. Whoa. I will donate an Off the Hook Outdoors bait box with free shipping. It's a $40 value, U.S. only, please. Whoa, hot diggity dang. Hot diggity dang. And yeah, Fish and Junk, if you commented, I just haven't got to it yet, so give me a second. That is the 5th item, and that's a heck of a 5th item right there. $40 worth of Off the Hook Outdoors baits in a tackle box, free shipping. That's going to be donated to one of the winners. That's freaking sick, dude. I was just talking to Ted earlier. I was like, hey, man, you always donate stuff. You don't have to do anything with this fishing league, but if you want to get your baits out there, I'd be happy to put them as prizes and stuff. And man, I expected throw in a pack or two. I didn't expect a whole $40 Off the Hook Outdoors mystery tackle box. That's what's up. Thank you so much, Ted. If we get Ted, we get Off the Hook Outdoors link shared in the chat. That would be awesome. I appreciate it. And then Ted, I'm actually going to go right now. I'm going to go and make you a channel sponsor right now. So Off the Hook. Off the Hook Outdoors. All right. If you guys refresh the stream, you should see Ted's link down in the description as a channel sponsor. I appreciate that. So we're going to do an Off the Hook Outdoors bait box, $40 value. I think maybe tonight or tomorrow I'm going to go through all these prizes and look at about what value we have, because I think we've at least got over 1,000, probably close to $2,000 worth of prizes with all these rods and reels and mystery tackle boxes and all that stuff. It might be less, it might be more, I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's $2,000 of prizes here. Got some sweet keychains and stickers. There you go. Thanks for sharing links, Lloyd. Appreciate that. Are you doing the Anna on Prime? It helps save you. Oh, the Amazon Prime. Yeah, my mom has the Amazon Prime account. That's what I use. Let's see. Yeah, Snake River, I know all about financial problems, man. I'm sorry you're going through that stuff, dude. I've been broke for a few years now. It's just school, man. If you have a pair of fishing socks you haven't worn yet, you can send those bad boys in for a prize fishing junk. I'll ask my parents, but if they will let me, I definitely can. I'll drop a word in the Discord when I know what I can do. Yep, that's fine, or email me or whatever. I like the idea of a fly category. We just, again, there are going to be a ton of people doing this legit, and there's a strong chance that there's probably going to be a couple people who tried. Now, I haven't had any people that I think have been trying to cheat in any of my tournaments yet. Thank goodness. Knock on wood. All that stuff. But big tournament, lots of awesome prizes. You never know when someone might come through and try to cheat and stuff like that. So that was the one reason why I was hesitant for the fly category, just because people can cheat. But then again, people can cheat with the whole thing. They can have 10 of their friends go out and catch fish with the tournament code, and they can all send them in. Congratulations. You not only did you just steal prizes from somebody else who's a better angler than you and a more honest human than you, who deserved the prizes more than you, but what, you're going to feel good that you won all these things and you cheated, you didn't follow the rules. So you're not a good angler. You're dishonest. And if anybody ever finds out that you cheated, not only is everyone going to hate you in the community, but you're never going to be allowed to join any other events. You're not going to be allowed to join any other giveaways or anything. In the long run, it's going to hurt you a lot more than help you. So, but yeah, I do like the fly fishing category. The as a bonus challenge, whoever catches the biggest fish on a fly gets this fly fishing package, and it'll be some of your flies. And if you do that, maybe I'll throw in some flies or some tippet or something. I'll ask you for advice on what would be something cool to throw in for a fly fisherman that's just a few dollars, something I don't have to spend that much on fishing junk, to make something that would just kind of complete the package. So if your parents say that they don't want to do that, that's totally fine. Thank you so much for asking your parents first. I always tell people who are minors to ask their parents before they commit to giving things away. Good night, fishing junk. Yep, just get in contact with me, man. I really appreciate that. But as soon as you let me know, I'll put you down as a channel sponsor if you can do it. No, you did great, Lloyd. You shared a ton of links. I appreciate that, dude. The rat race. Pickle Outdoor snapback hat to finish the prize pack for you, man. I don't know if you get that comment, but I got you. Yep, I got it. And so that's 5 total items and $205 donated. So we hit the 5 items. The initial goal was 4 items and $100. We smashed that with $205. Now we got 5 items, so we smashed that. And because we hit that first goal, I'm throwing in another Bass Finder Regional Elite box, and I'm throwing in, again, Bass Finder, they're linked down below, down at the bottom with companies I work with. I didn't link them as a channel sponsor, but I need to because every one of these Bass Finder boxes that I'm throwing in as a prize, they didn't donate, but they gave me a code so that I can get a discount on them. So I'm not spending as much as I would. They're like $60+ worth of baits. Some of them are like $70+ worth of baits. And it's already a good deal, but I get it even cheaper through them because I'm, I'm pro staff or sponsored by them or whatever. But yes, so they're a sponsor for this thing too, and I do have a discount code if you want to try any of their boxes out. Cancel anytime, customizable boxes for where you fish and the type of waters you fish and your favorite types of baits and brands and everything. They're pretty freaking awesome. But yeah, throwing in another one of those for one of the league winners and a $10 Bass Pro gift card for somebody in the chat during the championship because we'll be doing live chat giveaways. So we've got the 5 prizes now before this thing ends, and I don't think I'll be live too much longer, but if we get another $45 in funds donated by anybody before this thing ends, that'll hit my second goal. And then I will throw in 2 more $10 Bass Pro gift cards for people in the chat, plus a really nice mystery item for the either the league prizes or the championship prizes. And I don't want to say what that mystery item is yet. It's pretty awesome though. So yeah, that's that second goal. I fish flies on a spin bubble. Is that just like one of those water bobbers, right? That you use with spinning setup. I do that too. It freaking slays for trout and crappie and panfish and little bass and everything. I can put a 10-aught hook on a fly rod with a huge bait. You can try. That'd be interesting. Honestly, yes, Snake River, you can do that. But you have to take a video and you have to post it because I want to see that. That's basically Salmon River, New York in a nutshell. That's freaking crazy. I'm just now getting into fly fishing. I posted on my Facebook page. Everyone, please share the link to your social media. Thank you so much, Lloyd. I appreciate that. Last cast with TikTok said, I'll throw in a Black Max. So Abu Garcia, Black Max, the full combo or what? And I would recommend ordering it online and having it shipped to the person to save yourself a ton on shipping. But if you do want to do that, I'm not going to stop you. If you do want to do that, let me know. But are you planning on throwing in the combo? And did you see my comment with the bait box king? Yeah, I'm way behind. Sorry, guys. It keeps telling me that I'm almost caught up, and then I'm just not. So I'm 10 minutes behind. Raised Outdoors, what's up? No, you're fine, Lloyd. No worries. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to donate. Me doing all these calls for donations is not like, come on, guys, donate. It's like, I will take anything I can get to make this event awesome. Anybody who wants to help contribute to this awesome event, who is able to financially, please do. Again, like I said earlier, it helps make it possible for people who can't pay to enter something like this to be able to enter for free and have fun and feel part of things, maybe win some prizes. But no one's expected to donate. So I don't want anyone to feel like, share it out. Lloyd, you've done enough just by being an awesome moderator and sharing it out. That means just as much, if not more to me as someone who donates. So it may be a little more, but it depends where it goes, but it don't matter. Okay. Unwashed fishing socks. You'll be labeled the walleye guy if you cheat. Later, Pickle. TikTok, I will throw in the combo and ship it directly to the winner. Oh my goodness. So last cast of TikTok, on top of throwing $100 in, I don't know how to say thank you so much. On top of throwing $100 in, she wants to throw in a Abu Garcia Black Max combo and ship it directly to the winner. That's freaking 6 items right there. Where's my pencil? That's 6 items right there. So we blew away the 5-item goal after blowing away the 4-item goal. And we just got a $50 boom, 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 boom. That is $150 in freaking donations and a rod and reel combo from Last Cast with TikTok. All right, guys. We need to change this to the Multi-Species Madness TikTok Fishing League. I'm not going to do that, but I don't know how. I got to do something to thank you because that is freaking crazy. That really helps with this league, man. That helps. I mean, that covers a lot of the shipping for these items. just what I've gotten donated tonight is going to cover most of the shipping that I have to worry about. And if I can get more donated in the next stream, that would help pay for a lot of the stuff that's coming straight out of my pocket. And I'm fine throwing a bunch out of my pocket, which means if I get a certain amount donated, then I'll just start throwing in more items and more items and more items. But that puts us at $255 total donated tonight. 6 awesome new prize packages donated tonight. Thank you, Last Cast with Tiktaalik. Please, 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 please share the link for Last Cast with Tiktaalik. Please pick her up. I'm going to make a note right here to put out a community post in the next couple days, sharing your channel out, Tiktaalik. I appreciate that. And I know that you're not doing any of this because you want to shout out or because you want anything from me. You're doing it because you think this is an awesome event. You want to help in any way you can. And that is why we love you, Tiktaalik. You are freaking awesome. Guys, make sure you like or make sure you're subscribed and have the notifications turned on to her channel. And if you have a fish brain, check out Tiktaalik on there. You will want to see her content. It's awesome. And she is a great supporter. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But because we just hit our second goal, $255 donated for the night, 6 awesome prize packages donated for the night, I'm going to throw in 2 more $10 freaking Bass Pro gift cards. That is 3 total $10 Bass Pro gift cards for the live chat of the championship live stream. And on top of that, I'm also going to throw in a mystery item, which is pretty nice. And I'm not going to say what it is until you guys are going to have to stay tuned for the next update video I put out with the prizes. And then I'll let you know what that new item that I want to throw in is. It's going to be freaking awesome. It's going to fit really well with this tournament. And we're going to have to add that Abu Garcia Black Max to one of the prize packages as well. So those awesome prizes that you guys heard me get winded because it took me so long to go over all the prizes for each place, they just got that much more awesome. Thanks to awesome people like Tiktaalik and like Pickle Outdoors and Alvin Lewis and Takedown Catfishing and all, Geo Outdoors and Snake River and Off the Hook Outdoor, all these other awesome people that have donated stuff tonight, and all the other sponsors that donated before tonight that we already talked about. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I am super excited. Now, instead of going to sleep after this live stream, I'm going to stay up and try to figure out where all these prizes fit in and what can I throw in and how can I get the things that I want to throw in for the cheapest. And man, I'm excited. I like doing this stuff, but my favorite part, my favorite part is running these tournaments and leagues and events and just like actually hosting them. That's the funnest. And seeing people have fun, catch fish, and take themselves out of their comfort zone and stuff like that and learn new things. That's the best part. I do enjoy some of the things of putting together the prize list and stuff. It's work, but I enjoy it in a way. The only part that I hate is when it's all said and done and it's over and then I got to send everything out. Because 1, it's just expensive and crazy. And 2, it's just a lot of time running back and forth. There's some people who I don't have their email and I got to chase them down. And that's the part I don't like. But I deal with it and I push through it for all this other stuff. Speaking of that, from the big 2, 3, 4, whatever you want to call it, 1,000 subscriber giveaway, the big 3-part thing, I've still got about 8 to 10 packages over there that I haven't sent out yet. And I know it's been over a month, I think, by now. But I've still got about 8 to 10 packages that they're ready to go. They've got the person's name on them. They've got the weight and the length and size of the boxes. And all I need to do is just print the labels and take them to the post office. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. So as of tomorrow, anyone who's won anything from me on YouTube, TikTok, anything should have their prizes, with the exception of one person, and that is someone who literally lives in my parents' hometown, and I'm just going to deliver it to them in person next time I go there. So everyone should have all their stuff, and just in time for me to do this league and have to send out thousands more dollars worth of stuff. But I do appreciate you guys. That's freaking awesome. That is a ton more stuff that I have to throw in now too, because you freaking guys donated so much. I appreciate that. That is very awesome of you guys. I'm really curious about this mystery item. It's fishing related. It's not anything crazy. It's not like anything like $150 or anything. Thank you so much. And yeah, it started yesterday. The first week of catches has to be sent to me by this Sunday at midnight. And then Monday, I'm putting out the new code for next week for people to start catching fish for next week. Every Tuesday, I don't know 2 for Tuesday. I don't know why I did 2, but every Tuesday, right before I'm going to start going live. I think 5:30 on Tuesdays, at least while this league's going on, unless I have to push it later for any reason. But I'm going to try to go live at 5:30 Tuesdays, and then I think at 30 minutes before I go live, I'm going to put out like a 5 to 10 minute video giving you an update on the score, where everybody is, what everyone's doing as far as like how many species they've caught, what their total length is, and then I'm also the people who do submit fish. I'm going to include some highlights each week. So I'll include like the top 1, 2, maybe 3 prettiest fish, most rare fish, things that were just cool, the biggest fish. If there's something really cool, like a little kid caught a PB 3-pound bass or, something like that, I'll include that picture or video or whatever you guys send me. But I'm going to include some highlights of your guys' catches with your channel links and everything. And I'll include the scoreboard update every Tuesday before I go live. So I'll show that video. I might even premiere it so we can talk about it. I'm not sure how I want to do that. I might premiere it, and then I'll go live right after so that I can actually come up on screen and we can talk about it. And then that doesn't mean that the whole live next week is going to be talking about the fishing league. I might do another live talking about the fishing league, but it might be a live video reactions, interviews, discussion, trivia, whatever. But at least at the beginning and a little bit throughout, we can talk about the league or whatever, and I'm going to try to raise more funds for the league. Every live stream I do between now and the end of the fishing league, I'm going to at least make a point to say, hey, this is my donation goal for the night. We're trying to get some things donated. If we hit the goal, then I'll throw some more out of my pocket because, bam, if we hit the donation goal, then there's some more money for me to use to throw out of my pocket. But then I also have to throw, some more out of my pocket because you got shipping and everything. But I'm getting ahead of myself. All that being said, thank you for the donations. That's freaking awesome. I can't wait to put all this stuff together and see what all we got as far as prizes, and I can't wait to see what all gets added. So you guys are just going to have to wait for the update video. Prize update video probably this week or next week. I'll put out an update and talk about the updated list of prizes for each place and everything like that. And I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. And I think for that prize video, I'm going to try to do a total. So if it's like, this is $2,500 worth of prizes or something like that, obviously that doesn't even include the shipping. But yeah, I'll try to include a total like that because that'd be nice to know what's for stake in this, what's up at stake, I should say, for this thing. Let's see. Let's get caught up in the chat and let's see what else I wanted to cover before just whatever questions you guys may have. I'll try to be in it and mod Kieran if I can. Yeah, so for the fishing league, for this 10-week league, Lloyd, it's not a live stream. It just kind of runs. People send me their catches, stuff like that, and then I'll do updates and everything. Obviously, there'll be live streams talking about it from here to the end, so that you can come in, moderate, and help out with those, and share it out, and all that good stuff. But the championship live stream in April with the winners of this thing, that will be a live stream with giveaways and chats, and I will need help moderating and sharing that one out and everything. So I appreciate not only Lloyd but anyone else who will inevitably help me with that in the end. So thank you guys so much. Oh, I appreciate it, Lloyd. You honestly, of all the people in the community, you're up there with the top few for people that are always willing to help, always willing to go above and beyond, always willing to show love and show some support. So I don't want you, Lloyd, I don't want you to think that for a second that I think that you don't do enough to help out, man. You do. I mean, you don't owe me anything, and you do so much to help my channel out and help with donations and help with sharing things out on Facebook and stuff like that, and just being an excellent moderator. I really, really, truly appreciate your friendship and all your help with everything, Lloyd. So thank you so much. I just hope that you aren't feeling like you haven't done enough because you've done way more than enough. Let's see. This was my itinerary for tonight. Look at that. 1, completely unorganized, but 2, just look at how many things I have to cover. Yeah, that's not what it normally looks like. Back in the day when I would do my lives, I would make such an organized list with all these different categories. And then I got to the point where I would just stop making a itinerary for my live and I would just wing it. And I like that and it works, but I realized after a while I was like, I forget to cover things if I don't have them written down. So we don't have to go exactly by what I have written here, but this is just like a follow along and make sure I've gone over everything. So Let's see where we got on this. Prizes, how to sponsor. I don't know if we covered how to sponsor. All the people who've dropped super chats and super stickers tonight, that's one way to sponsor. The people who've come in the chat and said, hey, I'd like to donate this, I'd like to donate that, just email me. We can talk about it. That's one way to sponsor. I've also got a PayPal, Facebook Pay, Cash App, Venmo. If anybody wants to send anything that way, I actually get more that way than I do if you send me a YouTube donation, but either way is fine. And again, yeah, if you just want to, if you don't have money, but you want to donate some stickers or some baits, or you have some old fishing stuff lying around that is still in great condition or whatever, and would be, someone would happily take it as a prize. Now, I don't want anything that's beat up and destroyed and well used or anything, or, anything that has fish blood all over it. I'm looking for primarily new things, unless it's something used that's in like new condition. Let's see. Thanks, Lloyd. Fishing time. Let's go. Just add the weekly code. Seems simple. LOL. Sorry, I am late. Do you just send in your videos or pics to enter? Yes. I don't know if you watched the rule video or not. Fishing time. Let's go. But yes. So by this Sunday at midnight Central Time, you can send me up to 5 videos or pictures, however you want to do it, which will be your top 5 fish. And there's 2 categories of ways you can win. You can win through combined length. So you might want to send me your top 5 longest fish that you caught, regardless of species. But you can also win by catching the most species. So you got to determine from the beginning, are you going to try to catch as many species as you can, up to 5 each week, and do it that way? Or are you going to try to just pick 1 species or 2 species and send the biggest fish? Or are you going to try to do a little bit of both? Like, oh, you catch a big striper and you send that in, and a big smallie and you send that in, and then a big trout and you send that in. And so, like, there's a couple different strategies and ways to do it. And there's even a couple more strategies in the final championship too. But basically, I'm getting ahead of myself. All I really needed to say was, yes, you send pictures or videos. You're going to want that weekly code included in there, which is in that video I uploaded yesterday. And if you want your lengths to count, you want the fish on a bump board, on a tape, on a ruler, yardstick. You want the fish measured in the picture. You want it clearly measured. I want to clearly see that, the tail of that fish is on 0 and the nose is on 28.5 or whatever. I need it clearly. Everything needs to be clear. I need to clearly be able to tell what species it is. If I can't tell the species, I can't count the species. If I can't tell the length, I can't count the length. If it doesn't have the weekly code in it, I can't count anything at all. If you have any questions about that, let me know. And if I don't get it by Sunday at midnight, then I won't be able to count it. I might make an exception if something's like 20 minutes late, or someone forgot the time zones and sent something an hour late one week. But I will definitely never, even if I make exceptions for people and try to be lenient and accept something a little bit late, I will never take anything after the next week's code has come out. So by 5 a.m. that next day, on Monday, yeah, definitely, if you send anything for the previous week or with the previous week's code, definitely not going to get counted. Definitely not going to get counted. So make sure you're always using the up-to-date code. All it takes is an email to me to confirm, and I will get back with you within sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes an hour or 2. But I'll get back with you within a couple hours at the most, if you have any questions on that. So, yeah. I think that answered the question. I hope that answered the question. I enjoy helping you out. You've helped me too. Awesome support, and I appreciate it as well, too. If I may, my top mod. She's unwell at the moment. May I post her link, Kieran? Yep, for sure. I'm sorry to hear she's unwell. I wasn't aware. I'm just going fishing, see what happens. That's how I would do it. That's how I would do it, man. You almost, there's 2 ways to look at it. You could just be like, I catch good fish. This is going to be a ton of fun. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. It's free, whatever. It'll be fun. It'll get my channel name out there, everything like that. Because if you catch a nice striper, you're going to be, your channel link and your name and your picture is going to be featured in that highlight and update video, the next week. So you're probably going to get featured in there. It's going to be good for your channel either way. So you could just look at it like that. Like, I'm just going to fish for what I'm going to fish for. I'll enter my top 5. And even if you don't really think you're competitive, this is not me talking to anyone in particular. This is just if anyone who's listening and not sure if they want to enter or not. Even if you don't think you're going to be competitive, it's somebody offering to keep track of your best 5 fish each week for you for free and what species you've caught. heck, man, even if I thought, oh, there's no way I'll win this thing, I'm always writing that crap down in a notebook anyway. I'm curious, like, what are the best fish I've caught this week? What are, how big of fish am I catching? Did I catch bigger fish last year at the same time? That type of pattern stuff. You're having me, offering to keep track of that stuff for you for free. All you got to do is send me pictures. So it's a win-win. Yeah. Or the other way to look at it rather than that is the way I might look at it more like, okay, I could just go out and fish for whatever I'm already going to and submit the pictures, see how I do. But I'm more of a newer angler. I've only been fishing like 3 years. So for me, maybe I would try to go and get the biggest fish I can and get some new species and really try to put myself out of my comfort zone, learn some new stuff. I think that might be the most rewarding. But it just depends. If you're someone who's been fishing for 15 years or more, you're probably already going out and trying to challenge yourself and catch new fish and big fish and different fish. And so you just fish for whatever and you just enter the tourney. So there's different ways to do it. No matter how competitive you are, this thing will still be fun and you still have a chance to win prizes. There's Diana's link. She's an awesome moderator if you guys want to pick her up. Thanks for sharing that, Lloyd. Let's see. Oh yeah, are we at 60 likes yet? We are at 45 likes. If we get 15 more likes, please like and share. If we get to 60 likes tonight, I'm going to give away some of my new magnets that will be autographed. Looks like, are we still at 45? Yeah, 45 likes. If we get to 60 tonight, I will do that. If not, that's cool. I still got the magnets. I can give them away another time. But I'm going through my itinerary and thinking of anything I forgot to cover. While I do that, if anyone has any questions or anything they want to say or ask about the league or really anything else in general, but specifically about the league, let me know right now. We're going to start Q&A right now. We're almost 3 hours into this live. I really didn't anticipate it going even 3 hours or, close to this long because we're just talking about the league, but that's totally fine. It can go as long as it needs to. But we'll start our Q&A right now. Go ahead. If anyone has any questions, anything you want to say, let me know. While you're doing that, I'm going to go through this list and make sure I covered everything that I want to mention for this league. And anything that I want to mention and I don't cover, I'll put out an update video or we can talk about next week. I'm excited to see some of these fish come in. I'm going to go start the scoreboard as soon as I end this thing because Mike from Pond Hopper TV already sent me his fish for the week. And if he goes out and catches more, he can send me some more and I'll update him if he catches a new big one or something. But as of now, I can start this scoreboard for the week, which is cool. So we will have first blood. We will have Mike on the scoreboard, and we'll see if anyone else gets any fish entered in the next few days. You guys have until Sunday, so there's no need to send them now. But yeah, just don't forget. Respect the host and honor the host's wishes and guidelines. Let's see. Yeah, we'll be adding more prizes. We'll be coming out with more updates. I might think of like a weekly challenge or something each week. Well, not each week, but like randomly. So like maybe week 3, I think of something like, oh, if you catch this, it's worth. I don't know. I think you guys might have an idea of what I'm talking about, but I'm just not sure how I want to do it yet. I might not do any of it. But maybe I'll do, you can enter your top 6 fish this week. Or maybe I'll do, if you catch any fish over this amount, then I'll add 50% to it. Like, I just might do a challenge one week or something. It may not happen, but it's just, I want to let you guys know right now, I do reserve the right to make little challenges or whatever on a certain week just to keep things interesting. I'm not going to change the rules. I'm not going to completely change the game and piss anyone off because they were doing well and I screwed everything up. But I'll think about it. If I could be like, any fish caught on an ice rod or a fly rod are worth more for some reason this week or whatever, I would do that. But again, it's hard to keep track of whether people are actually catching them on those rods when all people have to send me is a picture. So if I can't figure out any way to do anything to kind of mix it up and keep it interesting, maybe I won't. But I'm going to be thinking of ways. I might ask for some advice from people or some ideas from people. But I might think of ways, maybe 1 or 2 random weeks in there to just do something. I don't know what. I'm not sure. What do you think about a biggest fish on the fly category for the overall league? Well, that's literally what I said, Fish and Junk. That's literally what I said. So if you want to donate some flies, that you tie yourself, what I would do is I would say, okay, we're going to do a challenge here. So whoever catches the biggest fish on the fly out of the entire league at the end of the 10 weeks, whoever has caught the biggest fish on the fly, they're going to win the fly fishing challenge, the Fish and Junk fly fishing challenge. They'll win your flies, and maybe I throw in some tippet or some more flies, or maybe I throw in something else that would be helpful, like dressing for flies or something like that. That keeps them dry so they float or whatever. Something, you know what I mean? Have to pose with the fish and the fly rod for the photo, and then you take photos with the fish and measurement and the code. Okay. Yeah, you just have to let me know. Talk to your parents. If you get the okay to donate some flies, let me know how many you would do. I'm probably not going to make a whole category and do that if you're like, I want to donate 2 flies. But like, you want to donate a pack of like, 5-10 flies, something like that. And maybe I throw in a couple items like some dry fly dressing and some tippet, or I'm new to the whole fly fishing thing. You tell me what would be something cool to throw in that would cost me $10 or less, $15 or less. And we do that. And I put out a video specifically for that. Hey, and I'd want to do it, this week or as soon as you get the okay, so people have as much time as possible. And I say, hey, I'm not changing anything about the league. All I'm doing is adding a challenge. Whoever catches the biggest fish on the fly by the end of the league, they're going to win this fly fishing package. And so what you have to do for that is you've got to you send me the picture like always with your fish and the length and everything like that and the code. But then you also need to send me one additional picture of whatever fly fish you want to enter for a chance to win the biggest fly fish. You need to send me an additional picture of you with the fish and the fly rod in a photo. And I know fly fish people aren't gonna be able to say, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna hold the fish and the rod, because you guys do it on Instagram in every dang picture. Every one. You got the fly rod in your mouth or over your shoulders and you're holding the fish. You guys got the hero shots down, fly fishermen and women. So I don't want to hear it. Yeah, Fish and Junk. I like that idea. I think we'll do that. I'm not going to make it a full category like the other ones, just because there's no way for people to prove that they're using the fly per se. And also, I just don't want to make a whole nother category with a bunch of prizes and then try to determine, like, are they allowed to enter the whole thing or whatever? Are they allowed to enter the championship? But I will do that as kind of like a bonus, kind of like the people who win big fish or who catch the most species and the most combined length in the same week, kind of like a challenge like that. But this one will run the entire week, the entire league. So, and maybe we get the attention of some other fly fishermen in the community, and maybe they throw in some hand-tied flies or something. I want to talk to some people. Anyone in the chat right now, let me know names of any YouTube channels you guys know that tie flies, tie jigs, anything like that. I'm thinking about reaching out to Dave from Double Hook Angling, see if maybe he wants to do like a little 4-pack, 5-pack, 10-pack of hand-tied jigs or something. I know money's tight for everybody right now, so I'm hesitant to ask too many people for too many things. But I might ask him. If you guys know anyone in the community that hand ties, flies, jigs, anything like that, let me know. I'll reach out to them. I'll see if they want to throw anything in, and maybe we get a nice little package of hand tied flies. And if I get some hand tied jigs that are heavier and they wouldn't be good for flies, then I can throw those in separate as other prize packages too. But I do like hand ties. Yep, that's half of the fly fishing sport is the photos. Yep, I know, Fish and Junk. So I like that idea. I think that would be cool. Fly fishing category. I mean, it'd be cool to do an ice fishing category too. If I had more money, I'd give away a fly setup for the fly fishing category, an ice setup for the ice fishing category. It'd be a ton of fun. But maybe I get a couple packs of cast cray, ice plastics, or try to find some baits that I know work well through the ice, get some spoons or cast masters or something. And maybe I put together a package and do an ice fishing package, the best fish caught on an ice rod. And you have to pose with the fish and your ice rod, and you have to be standing on ice. That'd be a cool idea too. So I don't know, but I like the fly I like the fly prize package for the biggest fish on the fly. I really am thinking about doing something for biggest fish on an ice fishing setup. And I'll do it the same way that you are, where someone takes the same picture of the fish, being measured with the code, but they have to send an additional picture of them with the fish and the ice rod and the code too. But I don't know what I would donate. I mean, I can start with some ice jigs from Cast Cray or something, 2 packs of those, or something. Anyway, that's just an idea that I just had based off what you said. But I might work on that after this live's over, trying to get an ice fishing package and trying to get a fly fishing package together. And they'll just be small prize packs unless people want to donate more things. All right, well, that's all I got there. Again, we're probably going to wrap this thing up in the next few minutes. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit that 60 like goal tonight to give away some autographed magnets. This is your last chance to like it if you haven't and share it out if you haven't. But we're at 45 right now, so we'd have to get 15 more likes in the next couple minutes to get to that 60 likes and give some magnets away. But we blew away our donation goal tonight, so that's freaking awesome. And we'll have plenty of time to give away magnets later. Let's see. So yeah, let's if you guys have any questions, predictions, if you you're on the fence about joining the league, anything at all, right now is the time. I'm about to shut this thing down. I don't really have much more to say. I do want to give another huge shout out to all the sponsors. I won't go through them all again, but they're all linked down below. Show them some love. I'm sure they would really appreciate it. It would mean a ton to me. It would mean a ton to me if a couple of you people in the chat would go into the description, click on all those different links, all those different channels that have sponsored this thing. Make sure you're subscribed to, and maybe comment on some of the new ones you're not subscribed to and say, hey, I saw you sponsored SunfishKing's Fishing League. I saw, he gave you a shout out and I came and picked up your channel. That immensely helps me, because if people are going to spend their money to donate things for my events and they're getting a shout out because of it, or they're getting their channel linked, it would really, really help them say, hey, that was worth it, if they could physically see the benefit, the rewards of what they did. Hey, I helped SunfishKing sponsor his event, and in turn, I immediately saw 2-3 people came and subscribed to my channel and said they came from SunfishKing. That makes them more likely to donate in the future. That makes more people more likely to donate in the future. And I want to hold up my end of the bargain. I don't promise anything from the people who donate, besides I promise that you're going to get exposure, you're going to get shout outs, you're going to get linked in the videos and stuff like that. Your prizes will be sent to the people who win the tournament. So these are people who are good anglers and probably have YouTube channels. So the chance of your stuff being shouted out and shown off on their channel, bam, that goes up right there. I can promise all that, but I can't promise like you will get this many new subscribers and you will meet this many cool new people if you sponsor my event. Like, I can't promise that, but it just looks good if people are like, hey, I can see that, yes, I spent $20 to sponsor SunfishKing's event and I got some new subscribers out of it. Cool. I know a lot of you guys aren't doing it, aren't sponsoring it because of the shout outs and because you want to get new subscribers, but it's always a cool bonus. You help out with an event and it gets your name out there too. I'm tying a fly now. Gosh, I don't know what I just choked on. I'll send a photo of it in the Discord, see what you think of it, and move from there. Sounds good. So species hunt on the fly: trout, salmon, grayling, chub in UK. Special license required for fly in UK. That's interesting. I wonder why. Awesome, Kieran. Great idea, and I'll help how I can. Thank you. That's awesome. AJ Fishing, welcome in. How do we share our catches to see who is on top for that specific species? I'm not sure what you mean by who is on top for that specific species, but to have your catches entered in this tournament by whatever week you're sending the catches in for, you've got to send them in by midnight Central Time that Sunday. You've got to make sure that they have the right tournament code and the lengths and everything in the picture, and your top 5 will be counted. And every Tuesday I'll come out with an update. The league started yesterday, so we don't have an update today. But every Tuesday, starting next Tuesday, we'll have an update, and I'll go over the scoreboard. So who who's in first place for most species caught each week, who is in first place for most total combined length. And then I'll share some highlights too. I'll be like, yo, AJ Fishing caught this 30-pound blue cat, and it was the biggest catfish caught all week. And Henry Harrington caught this beautiful orange-spotted sunfish, and it was one of the prettiest fish we saw. Like, I'll share some highlights and stuff to get your guys' name out there. So, I mean, I don't know exactly what you're asking, but that is a way that you can see some of the catches that other people are catching. That is the way that you will get an update each week on what the scoreboard is and where everybody's at. But there's not categories as far as who's on top for a specific species or anything like that. You can win by catching the most species, up to 5 each week, or you can win by catching the most combined length out of up to 5 fish each week by the end of the tourney. Whoever catches the biggest fish will get a prize. Whoever catches the most species and the most combined length in a certain week, they'll win a special prize. If anybody does that, that'll be a bonus challenge. And then I'm thinking about adding, I might do that later on, but I'm thinking about adding a category for ice fishing and for fly fishing. And all that would be is just whoever catches the biggest fish on ice rod or fly rod, they're going to get some baits and just a little nice package. And the way you confirm that is, in addition to sending what you already send as far as pictures or videos, you send an additional picture or video of you, the code, the fish, and the ice rod or fly rod that you used, all in the photo. And that's the only way those can count. And so by the end of the league, we'd have a biggest ice fish and a biggest fly fish. And those people would win a little prize package. So I'd have to make an update video of that here in the next few days, just like I want to make an update video about just the new prizes in general. So what I might do, I might add those prizes, add those categories for ice fishing and fly fishing. Then I might make a short video saying, hey, here's some additional prizes I'm throwing in, additional challenges. Whoever catches the big fish on ice rod and whoever catches the biggest fish on fly rod as far as length will win these awesome packages. You just have to send these additional pictures for it to count. And once I put that out, then maybe a day or two later, I put out the updated prize video, and it just reiterates that fact. It's like, here's the updated, up-to-date prizes. Here's what's been added. And here is the 2 new challenges and what you can win that way with ice fishing or fly fishing, whatever. And I haven't decided if I'm going to verbally shout out the sponsors in every single prize update video. I probably won't, but I'll probably just have them linked in the description. Well, I'll definitely have them linked in the description like I do with every video for the league. Species, salmon and trout caught on fly, separate license required in UK. Okay, so just for salmon and trout. Gotcha. I would love to catch salmon. That'd be a ton of fun. Thank you, Henry Harrington, for dropping links. Freaking awesome. Again, email me. Maybe I can get you a magnet or a sticker or something to help to say thanks for being such an awesome mod. Haven't been fly fishing in a while, but it's an extremely effective winter fishing tactic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. You're downsizing baits. You've got a very subtle presentation. I do think that'd be a super effective winter fishing tactic. I started off my winter by fishing flies like I think it was Anyfin who said fishes them under a water bobber or a spin bubble or whatever they call them. That's how I started my winter out, was fishing that way. Now, Tiktaalik sent me a fly fishing rod and whole setup, and I meant to take it out a few weeks ago with my friend, and he ended up being busy that day and not coming out, and I really wanted to learn with him to get some basics down. So I'm either going to go out with him soon with the fly rod, or I'm just going to bust it out myself, which is what I probably should do. So very soon, expect some SunfishKing fly fishing videos, courtesy of Last Cast with Tiktaalik, because she's freaking awesome. Let's see. Again, I do want to mention this one last time. In the case of any tiebreaker, I will break the tie. I'm not really worried about a tiebreaker as far as length, but maybe a tiebreaker as far as number of species, in which case the tiebreaker will be length. So if you are competing for species and that's your chosen strategy of how you're going to try to win prize, I would just include the length of every fish clearly in the photo, just as a tiebreaker. And then also, again, super big shout out to both, one, to all of the sponsors for this thing, all the moderators, everybody, but special shout out to Last Cast with Tiktaalik for being the number one sponsor for this tournament or for this league. Huge. If we get last cast with Tiktalik's link shared, I would appreciate it. Huge shout out to Laura the Explorer. Her link's at the top of the description. If we could share her link, that'd be cool too. We're trying to get her to 1,000 subscribers. She's awesome. She's over 900. She's getting pretty close to 1,000. Let's help her with that push to 1,000. Let her know SunfishKing sent you. And then another huge shout out to Pond Hopper TV for not only being an awesome sponsor for this league, but also being the live stream sponsor for the entire month of January for my channel. So thank you so much to the boys over at Pond Hopper TV. I'm pretty sure all three of them are probably going to be entering this fishing league, so that should be a ton of fun. I think Rex and Mike are entering. I don't know if Jared is, but he should, because that dude can catch some fish. Thanks for sharing links, Henry. Anyway, stay tuned for more shorts and videos from me. I'm going to be doing live streams every Tuesday. I'll do pop-up lives, fishing and otherwise here and there. I'll be putting out community posts to try to keep everyone updated on stuff and promote my content as well as promoting other people's channels. And then if you guys don't have me on Facebook, FishBrain, Fish Angler, Discord, Go Wild, Instagram, TikTok, SunfishKing on all those social medias, my Discord link should be in the description. If it's not, then it's definitely in my About section. Join Sonny's Bait Shop on Discord. That's just the name. It's not an actual shop. But group of people just talking about the outdoors, sharing photos, sharing content, promoting our channels and stuff like that. And even if you don't have a channel, you can still get in there and post pictures or just talk about the outdoors. It's a ton of fun, and we can talk about the type of stuff we talk about in my live streams, but it can be any day, anytime, not just Tuesday evenings. So that Discord group's a ton of fun. I need to be more active in there. But yeah, make sure you're following me on all social media. If you're not, I post most of the same content on all social medias, but I do post some exclusive content on certain social medias that you won't see otherwise. Let's see. I will go over one more time what you guys need to be aware of if you're in this league or if you're following the league as just a viewer, just a bystander. Monday, you need to be aware. Every Monday at 5 a.m., that's when I upload a video with the new tournament code, and I might include any weekly challenges or anything special going on that week. Reminders, things like that. Every Tuesday, and that's 5 a.m. Every Tuesday at 5 p.m., I'm going to put out an update video and a highlight video. It'll all be just one video that's got an update, scores, highlights. It'll probably be a premiere with a live chat, probably about a 10-minute video or so, every Tuesday at 5. And then at 5:30 every Tuesday, right after that video is over, I'm going to go live. I'm going to do my normal live stream. We can talk about the league, but I'll probably have other topics that the lives will focus on as well. And then every Sunday by midnight Central Time is when all the fish pictures or videos from the previous week need to be sent to me. So those are the important days to keep in mind. Monday, new code. Tuesday, update video, highlights, and then live stream. And then Sunday is when all the fish pictures need to be sent to me by. So I overextended my comments. So that is all I have written down. If there's anyone else who wants to sponsor this thing, go ahead, email me, whatever you need to do. If there's anyone who has any questions, ask me now or just send me a separate email. I'm going to put my email in the chat one last time. It's in the video description. It's in most of my video descriptions. It's in my About section. It should not be difficult to find my email, but if for some reason you can't find it, ask me or a moderator, and we will get it to you. That's all I got. That's all I got to say. That's all I got. So if anyone has any questions or anything, let me know. It's 9:15 right now. I'll let it run for about a minute or two, unless anyone has any questions or anything they want to discuss, so we can go over that. If not, that's basically all I got. I'll look at my phone real quick and make sure I didn't miss any messages or anything from anybody that pertains to this fishing league. Got a message from Molly. You guys probably won't be able to see this. Oh, actually, it shows up pretty good. See that? That's the Idaho outline from the state that says Snake River Sturgeon Slayer. The only part that doesn't show up very good is that. That's an outline of a sturgeon. It's really cool looking. So you've seen his Snake River Catfish Slayer logo. That's his Snake River Sturgeon Slayer logo. That's going to be on that T-shirt that he's donating. He wanted me to show that off earlier, and I think I was just either way behind in the chat and didn't have time, or I was just being dumb and didn't realize that's what he was wanting me to show. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I got to write something down real quick. Link Facebook group or his. Okay, that message was actually important. I'm glad I checked that. Fishing Junk said, "Look, Kieran, keep in touch. I'm sure Diana will be in to help." Awesome. I appreciate that. I hope she's feeling better soon. Fishing Junk said, "Look at Discord." Oh, goodness. Oh, did you send the fly picture? Ooh, that's a big one too. Nice. So what do you chase with those type of flies? This is what he just sent me. You better not be smoking, Fishing Junk. I see that lighter. But yeah, that's. I know you guys can't really see the color very good. It's like a. To me, it looks like a green, and then the head looks like a chartreuse green. But you can tell it's a pretty long fly right there. It's upside down in the picture, but I do like that. I say either let the people choose their flies from a couple of options, and you tie it for them live on a live stream, or you just make an assorted pack of flies. But I say if we're doing this fly fishing package where we're gonna throw people some flies and I'm gonna throw some stuff in too, whatever would be good. I think you should really do at least at the very least 6 to 8. At the very least 6 to 8 flies. Because if I make this whole category and I make a video for it and it's like whoever catches the biggest fish on a fly gets 3 flies from Fishing Junk, and I'll throw some tippet in. That's kind of a lame prize. Not that flies from Fishing Junk are lame. I mean, that's super awesome. But I just feel like to make a whole separate category and a whole package, we gotta give them at least 6 to 8 flies. And I want to throw in, I don't know. You tell me if some dressing and some tippet would be good, and you can send me what brands I should get, or if you think I should just throw in some additional flies and that would be better. Maybe buy a pack of flies on Amazon or something, or find someone else to do some hand ties. But I'm more than willing to throw in 10, 15, 20 bucks worth of stuff for a package to go with your flies. But I'm just thinking it's got to be at least 6 to 8 flies to make it work. And if that's too expensive for you to do, then maybe we don't do this category and we just wait. If I donate, I'm donating. All right, cool. Fishing Junk. Yeah, we'll talk about it more. I'm not going to let's just wait. I'm going to wait until I find out from you. I don't half ace anything. I may not be the best, but I do my best. That's how I do it, man. You already know. So I'm not going to do anything until you get back to me and say, yes, my parents said it's okay. And yes, I can for sure throw in 5, 10, 12, whatever it is, flies. Once you've told me that for sure, then I will go and I will go into my notes and I will make a category for the fly, and I'll make a category for biggest fish on ice fishing rod, and I'll put together packages for both those things. But I'm going to wait for you, because if you can't get the flies for this, then I'm going to have to find someone else, or maybe just scrap the idea. But I do like the idea. I think it's cool. I think it makes it even more inclusive for people, right? So if people are fly fishermen, fly fisherwomen, fly anglers, whatever you want to call it, and they're not able to catch the most species, the most amount of fish, they can still win a little prize by catching the biggest fish on the fly. It just gives other challenges, other ways to include people, other ways for people to win prizes, and just other ways for people to take themselves out of their comfort zone. Maybe if I were to enter something like this, maybe I try for everything. I go out for a few days with the fly rod and I try to get the biggest fish I can on the fly rod and I submit that. The biggest fish I can on an ice rod and I submit that. And the most species I can catch, and I just do the best I can. I think I think that if a newer angler tries their best in this tournament, whatever that looks like for them, I think it'd be a fantastic learning experience. Backing, tippet, reel, fly, line, fly fishing accessories. Yeah, it makes sense. Gives me a shot at saying I won something. All around good. So your plan here, your goal here is to be like, I'm gonna donate 20 flies. It's gonna be awesome, and then everyone's like, wow, fishing junk's so cool. And then your goal is to win all the flies, so you don't have to send them to anybody. Does that sound right? Stop saying expensive stuff, Ted. No, I get it. I'll look into that stuff and see if I can find anything cheap. I'll put the ideas. Small fly fishing package for biggest fish on fly. And then a small ice fishing package. This is just ideas. We'll see if we can work this out. No guarantees on any of these ideas I have until I say that it's going to happen. Biggest fish on ice rod. I guess I don't really want to do biggest fish on ice rod because it's hard to say what's an ice rod and what's not an ice rod. So maybe that was just an idea I had. Maybe I do the fly fishing one because there's never a time you're gonna look at rod. Like, I don't know if it's a fly rod or not. Like it's pretty obvious if it's a fly rod. An ice rod, it's like what really is an ice rod? Does it have to have the funky reel on it? Because literally every fish I caught when I went out with Rocco was on a dock runner, which is a short rod, but it's not necessarily an ice rod. And I had real ice rod out there with me. I didn't catch anything on that day. Okay, I got you, fishing junk. That's funny. I won first place in a fishing tournament category. True. Sims waders. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Sims waders for the fly fisherman. St. Croix combo for the big fish winner. For the multi-species catcher, for the multi-species winner, just buy him a dang kayak. I'll get him a Hobie because I'm made of money. That's all I got. Anything else? Last cast TikTok. I'm gonna recreate Noah's Ark and have one fish of every kind in a big boat, and that is how I'm going to win. Oh my goodness, that's skillful right there. One fish of every kind in a big boat. How's that gonna work though? When you put minnows in the boat and then you put crappie in there, the crappie's gonna be wanting to eat the minnows. You're gonna have a bunch of separate tanks to keep them all separate, and that's gonna be a big boat. Fishing chunks that I don't smoke. I just want to make that clear. I'm sure you use the lighter for some part of your fly tying process to melt off the ends of something or seal something. I'm sure that has something to do with it. I just want to make that clear. Good, fishing junk. Listen, fishing is too expensive to pick up something like smoking or drugs. All right? Fishing costs entirely too much. This is why I'm trying to get these kids addicted to fishing and hooked on fishing so that they never have money to go make bad decisions and buy drugs and stuff like that. Last cast, you will sink. Yep. True. It'd be a big boat. We're going to need a bigger boat. I bounce. All right, I promised Molly I would call her after this live, and I guess she's tired and trying to go to bed, so she's holding out and waiting for me. If anyone has any questions, though, feel free to ask. I'm not kicking anyone out, but you have my email. If I end this thing and you think of a question, you know how to get a hold of me. I got my one of my buddies is actually asking me about the rules for the tournament. So I think one of my friends is actually going to enter, which will be a lot of fun because, well, it'll be a lot of fun because most of the time he's been fishing lately. I think it's been with me because he doesn't have a car right now. So I'm his main ride to go fishing. I mean, I'm sure he has other friends that are probably picking him up to go fishing, but like I might get to see him catch some of the fish that he's entering for my league, which would be a ton of fun. And I could fish with him and try to outfish him. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, hopefully he gets it figured out because we're trying to go over rules right now. It'd be really cool to have some of my friends enter. Positive influence. Spend 1,000 on a few grams of some white stuff when I can get a reel that could catch a 400-pound fish. Exactly, man. Exactly. At least at the end of buying that reel and catching the 400-pound fish, at least you actually have the memories. You didn't forget about it, and you still have the reel. You go catch another one. That's just bad math. Oh, you're talking about the 400-pound fish or the 1,000 for a few grams of some white stuff? Because I have no idea how much drugs cost. I couldn't tell you, but I can tell you that when I'm done at Bass Pro, there's not enough left over for 80 grams of anything. That all being said, don't smoke crack. Go catch fish. Don't smoke crack. Just catch bass. Join the league if you haven't. If you got any questions, ask now or email me. I think I'm going to wrap the thing up, though. That's all I got. I'm going to give my girlfriend a call. You guys have been great. I'm going to go through my phone after this, and if there's any messages or any donations that I didn't address, I'll make sure to address that at the next appropriate time. Exactly. I agree, Fishing Junk. I agree. So, everybody, I'm going to shut her down. If you guys have any questions about the league, email me or ask next time you see me on the YouTubes. Really excited to see what you guys are catching and entering for this thing, and just stay tuned for Monday for that next week's code. Stay tuned for Tuesday for my next live, and for the update video with the updated score and the standings and the highlights and all that good stuff. It'll be a ton of fun throwing those videos together each week. So that being said, we're gonna shut her down. Fishing's good, y'all. It's been real. It's been fun. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of fishing in the morning tomorrow. I have a bunch of stuff to clean up, but I'm gonna try to get out. I'm just, my mind is just curious in the winter. I did a podcast with Working Class Fishing, and they asked me in the podcast. They said that spillway, because I told them I just came from the spillway. They said, "Is that a productive place to fish year round?" I have no idea. I never fished there in the winter, so I'm gonna go to that spillway tomorrow when it's 30 freaking degrees, and I'm gonna see if I can pull any fish out of there. I'm going with live night crawlers, barely hooked. I'm gonna probably go right off the road and stand, super sketchy high above the water, which I don't like to do because I hate heights. Just drop it straight down, see if I can get any bass or anything to hit there. And if that doesn't work, then I'll go down lower where it's a little bit less sketchy, and I'll just cast a few rods out and see what happens. Cool. I'm gonna shut her down now. You guys have a good one. There'll be more updates about this thing. Tuesday in particular being the next big update after the next code comes out Monday. And I'll be live next Tuesday. If I can help it, I'll be live every Tuesday, plus some pop-up lives here and there. All right. Have a good night, y'all. Later.